It's Clobberin time!
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
Clobberin time! Clobberonimo! It's Clobberin time! Clobberonimo!
Yeah, Clobberonimo indeed. Greetings, clobberers, clobberoids, clobberonimos, clobberooskies, clobberologists, clobberians, and every other kind of clobberer out there. And if you have not quite clobbered yet, the secret is to bang the rocks together. Guys, welcome to Clobberin Times issue number 658 on YouTube, 1,358 on overall for the last 14 and a half years, I guess it is. And of course, it is Monday night Mark C. Comics Talk, as we do every Monday night, honoring our great friend that we lost way too soon, Mark C., the great Mark C. Never forget the great Mark C., who loved comics and was an expert on comics and an artist in his own right. And every Monday night was dedicated to comics in his name. And sure do miss him. It's been a long time, but it's never, you're going to miss, always do. So anyway, it is Mark C. Comics Talk forever, and it is on Clobberin Times. And I'm good, and I'm glad to see you all, my dear friends. It's good to see you popping in. Let's see here. Show notes and shout outs are as follows. What's going on? Tomorrow night, I'm not sure where I'll be. I might be hanging out with the great J-Man over there talking some Batman Brave and the Bold, but if I can't make it over there, it could be at the Midnight Sits After Dark. I'm not sure what's going on over there. But anyway, let's see. Wednesday night, of course. Wild Card Wednesday night, as always. All my 4 shows on my channel, of course, are 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Mondays, as right now. Wednesday nights and Thursday nights and Friday and Saturday nights. Of course, on Wednesday nights, it's the Wild Card Wednesday night. Just you and me hanging out. No special topics. Sometimes I can sneak a topic in there. Just never know. And on Thursday nights, it is, of course, our wonderful first officer, who is not going to be here this Thursday either, but we'll be back the Thursday after that. But normally is here, of course, is the wonderful, lovely Commander R.M. Briggs. Love you, Raquel. And that's the normal Thursday nights. We'll pick up the normal Thursday nights after this week, but we will be here Thursday night, just persevering without her, missing her, and loving her, but just also just trying to have a good old time as we did last week. And we want to thank the wonderful Retro Nerd Girl for joining us last Thursday night. We had a great time. Both Mark and I did. And then, of course, There's Saturday Night Star Trek. Had a great. Thank you were all again. You were all amazing this past week when we didn't have Raquel. We won't have her this week either. But we will have our start at Star Trek, and we have some entertainment planned for that. We want to thank Jill for hanging out with us on that one. And then, of course, as a guest, of course, I had a fantastic time tonight going on with Mark and Sean and J-Man on J-Man's great channel, doing our usual Legion of Superheroes, our usual Monday nights, 3 times out of the month, by the way, Legion of Superheroes shows, where we're chronicling all the Legion of Superheroes adventures in order, 58 through 89. So it was great doing that again tonight with them. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, J-Man. And on Friday nights, we do the same, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, reviewing all of Jack Kirby's Fourth World in order, all of it. And what a blast we were having with that. Again, on the great man J-Man's channel and of course his great buddy Sean. So that's a lot of fun. And then on Friday nights on the comic shop talk on my good buddy Nick Weiser's channel, 8:30 p.m. That's also a lot of fun. And like I said, I also hang out at Midnight Suns After Dark on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And when eventually when Loki brings the comic book roundtable back on Wednesday nights, we'll be back doing that too. Well, he is a busy man, but we hope to do that soon. And now some shout outs to all you fantastic friends out there in the chat. Whether they're here or not, they get the shout out. I can't see the chat at the moment, but Eric K., the Bronze Wrencher. Thank you, brother. You're always the best, man. And of course, the greatest of all, the great Chris Persia himself, Vindicated Wrench of the Great White North. Thank you for all you do, my friend. D. Bud Martin, the Wrench of Iron. Lord Thoth, and shout out to Lady Thoth as well. Avon lives, long live the Legion, to the God of Wrenchers. The aforementioned great J-Man, my partner in crime on Earth B. Earth B's next week, by the way, next Monday. And of course, he is the Wrencher without fear. Hungry Boy, master of the Clobberin, artist of the cover of Science Fiction Tales by R.M. Briggs. Stephen Callell, the Supreme Wrench Supreme. Maddie's daddy, wielder of Reach Mjolnir, Thor in Vegas. Fanty Outsider, the Rascally Wrench, and of course, Clobberin Time's own music Meister Maximum Redstead. Now, let me see who was in the chat with me tonight and shout you all out now. Ladies first, of course, the lovely Sherry, Hey, Sherry, it is good to see you. It always cheers me up when you pop in, my dear. Look at that pretty face. Hey, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, dear. David Glenn, howdy. Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Penny. I think Penny said she had to run, but love you, Penny. I'm glad you were able to pop in and say hello. Always great to have you there. Brian Hepburn, what's up, brother? Good to see you, buddy. Claude Selling, hello there. Greetings. Let's see who else is up in here. Wagner, brother. All right, Gwag. Let's see. Hang on. Scrolling sucks. Let's see. Orville Nation. What's up, PJ? Great to see you, man. Always an honor to have you pop in, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Everyone, of course, if you haven't, please go subscribe to PJ's great channel, Orville Nation. He's a good friend of the show. And it's always good to see you. John Shaggy Rupas. What's up, buddy? So great to see you all. I'm glad you're all here with us tonight. Yeah, let's see. I guess I'm gonna do it is comics talk after all. I think I'm going to do I did promise a random comics review. It's sort of random. It's Marvel feature number 3. Picasso, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. I've occasionally when I've been doing these reviews, these random review shows, well, it's not terribly random. But I've been slowly but surely doing. I just thought we would chronicle the Defenders. As you know, when I do these reviews, I like them to be gold. Bronze Age. I'm just stuck in the Bronze Age right now. It's just my thing. I love the Silver Age. Don't get me wrong. but I love me some bronze. So let me find my Marvel feature. And we're going to review. Oh, there you go. I've already reviewed Marvel feature 1 and 2, which is for those of you, if you're a fan of the Defenders, you'll know. Hey, Fairfax, buddy. FKH. Good to see you, man. Glad you're out there. And I won't call you Shirley, I promise. So, hey, Fanty, I shouted you out. So for those who may or may not know, Marvel feature was, of course, where the great underrated super team of the Bronze Age, the Defenders, first appeared. I will review the issue 1 and later issue 2 not too long ago. I figured it's about time we took care of issue number 3. That's my sort of random surprise comic book review this week. And I'll review that. And who knows, maybe I'll take suggestions of another one to review. You never know. That could happen. All right. So let's get that out of the way first. Should have had that ready. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot imbecile. An imbecilic idiot. All righty. Okay. All right. Do we have any Defenders fans here? I know Fanty's a fan of the Defenders. This, of course, the non-team. Yeah. This is very early, obviously very early on. Oops. Where are you? There we go. All right. Okay, here we go. But very early on in the history of the Defenders, of course, the only third appearance. Their next appearance is Defenders number 1. So, like a lot of these comics, Marvel feature was kind of a tryout comic. And this one, of course, sports a nifty Gil Kane, Ralph Reese cover. Quite nice. Let's see. Whoop. Of course, interior credits. It credits Roy Thomas as the writer. I'm going to let that credit stand. I'm not going to dispute it here. Penciler, Ross Andrew. Good old Ross Andrew. Inker, Bill Everett. And that's important here. I believe that Andrew did light layouts and that Bill Everett, I think probably, I don't know, did a lot of the heavy lifting on this issue. It's really good, of course. Artie Simek being the letterer, and it lists Stan Lee as the editor. I'm going to just go ahead and let that stand. Not Stan, but stand. Suzanne Eckstein, sorry. I'm sorry about that, Susan. It's Suzanne, and I apologize that, my dear. I go too fast sometimes. So, a 70s Marvel comic with a Gil Kane cover sounds pretty rare. Yeah, exactly, D-Bud. That's not rare at all. But this is has a very interesting cover by the great Gil Kane, of course. Interesting inks by Ralph Reese, so you didn't see a lot back then. But of course, Ross Andrew, artist, Bill Everett, inker. I think, and I love Ross Andrew, don't get me wrong. I think Bill really, I think Ross did a lot of the layouts. Depending on which page. A Titan walks among us. Then, of course, I've rubbed the earth of the lives of 3 of its heroes. And now that the Defenders, who are non-group, are dead, I shall steal Earth's children. And I'm sure he didn't sound like that. So, yeah. Nevertheless, the Dynamic Defenders. And again, tryout book. So everyone's saying, would people want to read a comic with Doctor Strange as its star with the Hulk and the Submariner. And the first issue had Silver Surfer in there. Answer, of course, yes, because the next issue would be Defenders #1, so they were pretty confident in it. A Titan walks among us. So this story basically, at Marveldom will never be the same again. Cut it with the hype. This issue is fine. It's just, no. We got a couple of we got a space capital, Castor and Pollux 1, hit the irritated atmosphere like a metal fishing plug tossed by some giant playing hooky on the moon. Yeah, Roy definitely trying to be Stan with that. And in that moment, after 3 long hours of radio, blah, blah, blah. So basically, it's this capsule is landing into the water. This is a very simple issue, folks. That's some interesting bits, though, that I haven't thought of in a while. For some reason, this aircraft carrier that is there to pick up the astronauts out of the water, which, if you remember, that's where they always used to land, in the water for these capsules. For no reason, General Thunderbolt Ross. Not only is General Thunderbolt Ross aboard this thing, but so is Jim Wilson, the Hulk's, at the time, little friendly sidekick. And he's asking him, why are we on this ship? Regularly is an officer took sick, and the Hulk seems to have temporarily vanished. So I fill in where I'm needed, Jim. Well, besides, something happened out there. Something strange. Yeah, clue me in, man. Everything was so smoothly up there in Earth orbit, asteroid. But anyway, so I don't get it. Why Thunderbolt Ross? It's just in this comic because the Hulk's in it, I guess. Don't get me wrong, it's an interesting story. So the astronauts land, and they already meet. Let's see. They go down to this whirlpool, and who happens to be there? But Prince Namor, the Submariner himself. Old Subby's flying by. Why? I don't know. He kind of just keeps an eye on what these people are doing in the ocean. That makes sense, really. That's why I think, of course, Subby is Bill Everett's baby. That's why I think Bill. I mean, look at this. You see some definite Ross Andrew layouts, but I think he benefits from Bill Everett's inking incredibly well. I mean, I love Andrew and all that stuff. He never looks quite this good, in my opinion. Well, that's ticky-tack stuff, Auntie. I know what you're saying. The first 2 appearances of sorts. Boy, you're really stretching. I know you got all that muscle memory you like to show off, but dude, come on. Predates Marvel feature was Subby 34 and 35, Dr. Subby, Surfer, and Hulk, Doctor Strange. Look, yeah, I know there were in a couple of other comics. D-Bud. Yes, the Subby panels definitely look more like Everett. Yeah, there were some other comics where these characters had hung around with, but I mean, and then, but the tryout to put them as a team, like as the non-team, was Marvel feature. You are pedantic, boy. So then, before it can, let's see. So Subby, of course, comes along to save these dudes from the giant squid. These astronauts, as they would say, as they said on Planet of the Apes, astronauts. No, Doctor Strange, it was Hulk, Subby, and some Surfer called them the Titans 3. Called them the Titans 3. Yeah, it was Hulk, Subby, and Surfer, yeah. I get you. But they still weren't the Defenders. Then let's see. So anyway, Subby has to kick the kick the squid's ass. Comes out, great balls of fire. Submariner, you know, saves the day, saves the guys. And they're all like, you know what? He's basically not greeted well. All these idiots these jerks on the boat attack him like jackasses. Oh man, he was trying to save lives. Then this is another bizarre scene. What I do wrong? What I do? Oh man! All right, I'm having a. Where are you at? There you are. There you are. I was having a problem with the windows there. Okay. So, where were I? All right. So, this is so weird. This scene's so weird. That's an octopus, I think. Well, he called it a squid. I mean, wow. Everybody's got to correct you at every little thing. If it's not Fanty, it's somebody else. Yeah, I'm not going to argue about it. I'm telling you what the comic called it a squid, I think, unmistakably, I guess. A giant squid right there is what, as you can see, Namor called it a giant squid. I don't think they have octopi that big, do they? Some guys tells them he didn't like hurting a squid to do it, so they crazily attack him. Yes, that's right, Fanty. So anyway, so it says a giant squid. And so I just went on with it. It's not a big deal, but I hear you. Anyway, what was funny about this is after he fights the dudes who are being jackasses, I mean, just saved a couple of guys' lives. Jim Wilson comes in there. Of course, remember after Rick Jones, Jim Wilson was Hulk's sidekick for a little while. He says, Namor, you don't know me from Adam Clayton Powell, but I'm Jim Wilson, pal of the Hulks. And if you don't let those cats go, and I mean like now, I'm going to see to it he lays you out good. So the young pup spouts more fire than old dragons. Still, perhaps I did act rashly. I shall release them. I'm Roy. That's crappy writing, man. Why would he threaten him with the Hulk? And why would the Submariner give a shit? He's not scared of the Hulk. Hey, if Nara calls you a squid, you're a damn squid, says Fanty. He's the king of the seven seas. His word on the water is law. That's what Subby says anyway. Maybe it's an octopus, and he knows that Namor knows that squids don't like to be called octopuses and octopi, and he's doing it to insult him. Anyway, so that also doesn't that look like Everett work on that face there, D-Bud? Look at that, man. The other ones do look sort of like Ross. But then the guys he saves say, don't be in such a hurry to apologize, fish man. Could be you had to write the idea in the first place. What? Oh yes, the astronauts I rescued. It's like, what in the hell's wrong with all these people? Everybody's rude in the Bronze Age. Everybody's rude in the Bronze Age. You notice that, Fanty? Maybe Subby was being racist against octopi. So anyway, these guys, they're all happy they didn't save, and whatever. But kind of a nothing burger there. How about you, Namor? Want to hop aboard the? They offer. Now they're going to be famous, right? So they're all happy, and they offer Namor money. Bah! The ocean floor would yield me endless treasures were that my desire. No, I return to the deep, for it seems I've dived for giants, and brought forth but a pair of minnows. Good burn, Namor. I should try to do his voice more like John Vernon on the cartoon. Right? So, anyway, so wackiness ensues, and these guys start, it's so weird. They start, they're cashing in on their fame and their success. So what do they do with their fame and their success? They make a kids show, the Astro Nuts. Remember the Far Out Space Nuts? What in the hell, Roy? I know if it's the Marvel method, maybe Ross Andrew came up with the story. So these guys, and with them on their kiddie TV show, Saturday morning TV show, the kids are going nuts for, the Astronauts. Welcome to the launch pad, boys and girls. I'm Captain Cal, and now I want you to give a big cheer for the real star of the show, a fellow who's come a long way just to see you. Xemnu from the Magic Planet. And I guess the kids are to believe this is some kind of outfit that a human's wearing. I doubt they're supposed to, they're all thinking some kiddie show thingy, right? And I'm gonna split right back there. I'm gonna split right back there as I get paid. As soon as I get paid, I am. What the hell? That's what he thinks, kids. Huh? We're gonna keep him here on Earth forever, just because we dig him, right? Yeah, that Xemnu's real cool, man. He's cute. He's just like a big walking teddy bear. I like how this mother's walking through the living room, whatever, telling her kid, really, Reginald, I don't see how you can watch that program, even on a Saturday morning. In my day, we had Howdy Doody. Now, there was a kiddie show that. Yeah, Mom, I know. This show was awful hokey, but I don't know. Somehow I just had to watch it. Bum, bum, bum. He had to watch it, folks. What do you that smoke from my So is the nothing burger a simple patty or a buns? I don't know. No cheese on a nothing burger. That's why it's a nothing burger. Xemnu. Yeah. Well, anyway. So basically, this kid's show. You claim you're going back to your magic planet 1 month from today, are you? You know it, Captain Cal. If I can find an out-of-town cab, that is. Ha, 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 ha. Geez, what a bunch of tripe. These kids are eating it up, and they're not decent. It's not a decent laugh in the whole script. I know, I wrote it. I guess that's Roy. That's a guy thinking that to himself, sitting down there. I guess that's Roy. Roy Thomas. And nothing's going to keep me here either. Nothing, Xemnu? And he throws a pie at his big, fat slice of peach pie face. Nope, not even that. And he turns on the fan, so this fan can redirect the pie right at his face. Ha, 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 ha. Besides, I think that's blueberry. Ooh, you're right. Sock it to him, Xemnu. Wow. All right, well, hey, whatever you guys say. Thank you, boys and girls. You've been just wonderful to poor lonely Xemnu. In fact, you've been so wonderful to me that I might just take you with me when I go next month. Bum, 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 all the way back to my magic planet. Wouldn't that be nice, boys and girls? Yes, indeed. Wouldn't that be nice? Balderdash, pure mind-rotting poppycock. That's what this guy... Look, somebody wrote this dialogue, and it's Roy Thomas who's responsible for this dialogue. Larry. Captain Infinity and beyond. Good to see you, my friends. For the bring up to speed, Larry, this is Marvel feature number 1, the third appearance of the Defenders. The last issue they're in there before they get their own title. By Roy Thomas and Ross Andrew and Bill Everett. Anyway. So, yes, Roy Thomas actually wrote in this comic book. This comic book from June of 1972. Actually, I think it was released in January, but I have to check it. Balderdash, pure mind-writing poppycock. He wrote that in the comic book. Yeah. So there's General Ross. He's hanging around with, I don't know why he's in a room with Jim Wilson. It's kind of creepy. Jim Wilson's a pretty young, relatively young kid at this point. And he's usually the Hulk sidekick if you were reading the comic book at the time, of course. Magic Planet. I never thought even Wagner and Beam would be stooped that low. Don't see how the FCC ever allowed such trash to get on the air. Ought to be a law, if you ask me. Yeah, it was pretty awful, all right. Now, back when I was a sprout, we used to crowd around the radio and listen to Charlie McCarthy and that Mortimer Snerd. Now, there was a riot. Why, I remember one show where are you going off to, Jim? Oh, I don't know, just out, I guess. I'll try and be back early, okay? Getting polite in your old age, eh, lad? Well, be good. Thunderbolt Ross is really mellowed out. Anyway, had to get out of there. Old Thunderbolt means well, but taxi, hey, taxi. Anyway, had to talk to somebody who'll understand, who will make me understand. And since Bruce Banner ain't exactly listened in the phone book, I got to break down to somewhere else. Somewhere where there's always shadows, even smack dab in the middle of Saturday morning. And so, hey, he gets out of the cab. Hey, kid, you're here. Hope you got the right change so I can get out of here. Don't know why this neighborhood gives me the creeps. Keep your shirt on. I got to, uh-oh. Now what? If you're out of cash, I'm going to have to. But in steps, you got it, folks. Dr. Stephen Strange. So in comes Doc Strange. You need listen no more to this man's abuse, lad. Here, I believe this will still his intemperate tongue. Oh wow, you just got to be Doc Strange. I'll pay you back, man. Believe it. You intrigue me, my young friend. Few, even here in Greenwich Village, know that this is the domicile of Stephen Strange. I know more about you than you might think, Doc. Oh, an old rap told me. Bruce Banner. What is an old rap? Okay. You call Bruce Banner an old rap. Roy, Jesus, man. Yep. I know he's still attached to the military, but he's also friends with the Hulk, and he's just hanging around with Thunderbolt Ross. I don't know. All right. Anyway. So, all right. So he goes in there, and Dr. Banner, yes, who seems cursed forever to remain the monstrous Hulk. If you sought me out on his account, then we must talk indeed. Well, that's for this week's kids. But first, if you'll pardon me, my man Wong seems to have neglected to turn off the television. Actually, Doc, I didn't figure you for the type to own one. I'm glad you do, though, because that show, it's the reason I'm here. And remember, boys and girls, you're all coming with me to my magic planet just for 4 short weeks from today. There. That's the cat I want to talk to you about. I was watching him before, and when he started blowing that magic planet bull, I couldn't help feeling like I wanted to cut out with him and never come back to Earth again. So somewhat later, they cut to the two astronauts, as it's used to say on Planet of the Apes TV show. Astronauts. And they're arguing about money. One of them wants to retire. The other one's getting tired of all this crap. And so all of a sudden, this is really gets even more bizarre, really. Look, Freddy, what the devil is he doing here? It's the Hulk. Run for it, Rich. That monster will tear this place apart. No, he won't. Not that you glory grabbers don't deserve it. Me and him came here to talk, and that's all. Who in blazes are you? Let's just say I'm his agent. Then go ahead and talk, whoever you are, but keep that brute at arm's length, huh? This is great. I heard there was a kid who's the only one who can control the Hulk. And if you're here for that reason, I think Hulk wants to come on your show, make the world see he's not as bad as they think. This isn't in a nutshell, Flyboy. That's just what I hoped you'd say, kid. So basically, Jim Wilson wants these people to think that Hulk wants to be on this new Howdy Doody thing, this kid show, so he can show everybody he's not so bad. Jesus. All right, Hulk, sure. They buy into it, a line and sinker. Yeah, so interestingly, when they go to leave, they're flying on Doctor Strange's cape. Neither of the two astronauts has noted that the scarlet cloak has lifted off at the merest wrinkle of the Hulk's grim brow, nor, of course, can they hear moments later when the green screen Gollum's gutturals suddenly undergo a marked transformation. Well done, lad. If they suspect anything, they can do no more than suspect. Thanks, you were pretty cool yourself. I just hope I ain't dragging you on some wild goose chase somehow, Jim. I fear you're not. I've read reviews of their program. Adults loathe it on every level. Yet, children seemingly weirdly, almost universally drawn to it. And Xenu is Xemnu. It's Xemnu, sorry. And since the real Hulk is doubtless far from here, who else should look into such eldritch goings-on but Doctor Strange? Remember, though, till we meet again, tell no one of my involvement in this affair. A New York wizard with a nutty flying cape, who'd believe me? See you in 4 weeks, Doc, and somehow I got a mean hunch. That's when it's all going to hit the fan. So 4 weeks later, yeah. I can see why the Defenders got their own comic. This book is wall-to-wall action. Well, compared to modern crap they do today, it really is, though. But yeah, I take your point, Wag. Oh, 4 weeks in far less time, shows are born and canceled, midwived and murdered, but some survive, even thrive. And for those favored few, Xemnu and Astronauts score in Saturday morning sweepstakes. Fortunes are assured. Look, they got toys, Xemnu toys. Yay. Some things, however, even Chriswell couldn't have predicted 4 short weeks ago. I tell you, it's madness. Bad enough that a manned launching becomes a circus with those costume-up clowns. But granting the blasted Hulk temporary amnesty to appear as well, you know the score, Ross. The military gets funds from Congress. Congressmen have kids, and their kids like Xemnu. Though why Beam and Wagner figure they need that monster around is beyond me. Funny, though, the Hulk seems to be subdued, almost like he's weak, on the verge of collapse. Geez, Doc, now I know why Doc Banner told me to look you up. If I ever got in a jam, I know you told me it brutalizes you to keep up that spell, makes you the Hulk, and more than that, Jim, it feels as if other forces are working against me. Yeah, me too. What's he want? All right, son, it's time for some prime time, blah, 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 blah. Let's go on to the air. And we're coming from Florida here, Cape Canaveral. Oh, there's a ship. Oh, no. With 2 of my best buddies, Xemnu, and who's been claiming for weeks that today the day is to return to his magic planet. Well, special guest star, the Hulk. And you'll see it all with me and Zimu right here live from the Cape. All right. And then, because it's a comic book, Simply Steve, what's up, buddy? Because, of course, it's a funny book. It's a funny book, folks. Naturally, this kind of thing's going to happen. Bruce Banner's just walking, minding his own business, and the Hulk, Calvin Beam, then what's this scene being enacted even now? Not half enough miles away. Not half enough miles away. Head splitting, getting dizzy. Great, Banner. All you need is to pass out. So some local cop can get a thrill by pinning a vagrancy rap on the guy who turns into the Hulk. He's saying to himself out loud. Lucky I still got a few bucks on me. Maybe a couple of aspirin will. What the devil? See it all with me and Zimu and the Hulk right here live from the Cape. No, that can't be. Because little as I like it, I'm the Hulk. Whoa, don't get upset. Because you know what happened. So basically, all the things Bruce Banner has been through, him seeing this on TV, triggers this transformation into the Hulk. Wow. That's a bit much there, Brucey. I think. RTNZ. Well, it's good to see you there, RR. Thanks for popping in. So, even when Hulk does nothing, some humans make Hulk look like Hulk. Tries to make other humans mad at him. The good Lord, it's the Hulk. Good. That man knew true Hulk when he saw him, and soon so will all those who crawl the earth. While at the Cape, one side, Captain, you've wasted enough of the boys and girls' time. Now it's time for Zimu to speak to them. Hey, he looked like a real whack, that guy. So they believe Zimu's some kind of dude in a costume, I guess. I don't know what. He's controlling them. Each Saturday for the past few weeks, my children, I've told you I would take you with me back to my marvelous magic planet. And today I shall fulfill that promise for a chosen few of you. Come, my angels, come. It's not far to the Cape, Davy. We've got to go to him. So kids are... Wow, it didn't take them long to walk that far, I guess. Go towards the Cape, they do, by the thousands, by the millions across the nation. Wow, they're all going to walk there in time? Children begin marching, translate towards the Florida coast. That ain't good, folks. That ain't good at all. Wow. So, yes, Puny Banner. So, as in the shadow of a great space rocket himself, most of the called ones will never reach this site in time. Yet, there will still be enough. Youth, come to me. Come to Zimnu. Yes, Zimnu. And there's this kid coming towards him. I knew Wagner planned something, Jim, but I didn't realize it was be this. The grown-ups aren't affected, but the senator's kid is. Even I must be young, just young enough to feel a tingle. Well, later for that, Zimu dude. Right now, I'm grabbing that kid before. Fool, you seek to match wits with me. It is far too late for any to oppose Zimu. Or rename me for that matter. And even as this the tones were sepulchral tones. But by the way, Zimu was in a comic earlier than this. Creatures on the Prowl. Holy cats, Billy Joe, do you see what I see? Kids, dozens of hundreds of them, walking straight towards the electric fence. I shut off the power just in time. But now they're scaling the fence, and how are we going to stop them? The time for pretenses ended. The man-monster must stand replaced by the master of the mystic arts. My first spell has stunned him, Jim, but the boy. No sweat, Doc. I got him. I suspected trickery, Earthling, and had been trying to pierce your disguise. Know that I know the nature of my foe. Now that I know the nature of my foe, I can easily protect myself. He's thrown up some sort of psychic aura about himself. Still, before he did, I probed his mind, hoping to learn his weaknesses, if any. Images fill my mind. First, a truly mammoth form sprawled months ago in some remote swamp. Zenmu, the living titan, he who once enslaved the entire earth for one dire purpose. Build me a rocket so I may return to my own world, destroying yours as I depart. As seen in Monsters on the Prowl, number 11 through number 14. Stan. Thank you, Stan. You are humble and lovable. One brave man turned Zenmu's super hypnosis back upon him with a simple mirror, and Earthmen universally forgot. Oh, and Earthmen universally forgot their enslavement. I did it. He's gone forever. Unknown to all, that gaseous, nearly invisible form was hurled into space by the pressures of our atmosphere. This accomplishing in defeat what it failed to gain in victory. Anyway, so basically it was out in space. The astronauts brought it back inadvertently. It made a deal with them, and all this the mystic mage glimpses in one fleeting second. Then suddenly, savagely, arg! I'm down, and those soldiers are out. While those children are marching straight toward the rocket. Only hope now is, yes, it's happening. The launch pad is failing. He is here, as he swore, because he has this thing going on where Namor's going to show up when he needs him. JT Kirk, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, he has a Brogu. Hello there. Good to see you there. Doctor Strange has this kind of agreement that Namor and will show up when he needs him. Who? You ask who else? You have called, wizard, and Namor has answered. Sorry, Steve, not more. Still, this behemoth is far more powerful than he seems. But where brute strength has failed, other methods may prevail. You have had your chance, man who came out of the seas. You'll have no other, Ung. But I have a second chance, Zemu. Now that I know what you really are, you hypnotize those kids with your eyes and me with my own greed. Well, I won't live that way a minute longer. No, Earthling, then you've outlived your usefulness, and you'll not live any longer at all. And so Zemu basically kills the dude, the astronaut. To the crunching mass of heel. The Hulk, perhaps the real one this time. Yes, the real Hulk. The one who is now is going to beat your brains in. I know you are a strong monster, even stronger than Namor, but when he is not in his native element. But I need children from your planet to people my own. Don't care about any planet, not even this one. But you hurt Hulk's friends, then Hulk. And then Hulk. And you must pay. Whack? No, brute. It's you shall pay now. That hurt, but not as much as before. Amazing. With such mental blasts, I've felled Syrian swamp beasts and dragons and fought off galaxies, yet you're still coming. And Hulk will keep coming, White Thing, till you stop trying to destroy him. Maybe you should try to destroy him so much, Zemu. Like reach an agreement. Quite an impressive display of power, Terran. Yet, so is this, as I strike doubly hard at your weakest point, your bestial brain. That hurt, too. Hulk's head throbbing, but now pain. Can't stand the pain. Blah, blah, blah. Basically, Hulk just keeps pounding his friggin' face in. Oh, and then he faded away, and he's gone. Can't even recall whatever he was doing there. But Hulk maybe was just dreaming. It was no mere nightmare, Hulk. Unless one of countless Zemu's evil dream, which you helped to smash. I suspect you won because you had no brain large enough for him to grab onto to paralyze. What? Are you trying to insult Hulk? You have more urgent problems, monster. What do you mean, fish man? Nothing can bother Hulk. So Hulk, the next sentence, Hulk proves that what he lacks in intellectual subtlety, he more than makes up for in lightning fast reflexes. Basically, crashes a bunch of the army guys after him. J.D. Lewis, good to see you. Welcome, my friend. Good. I hope you're doing well. And so Submariner's pretty pissed off. Rightly says, as an instant after that, as all remind that startling Submariner is still in the vicinity. The Hulk lashed out only to save your children, yet you ringed him with weapons and suspicions. It would have served you all right if he had wreaked havoc, not helped you. That's just what Hulk will do next time. Then come, brutish one, our business here is finished. And let not even Doctor Strange summon us in Earth's next hour of need, for we will not come. Many are the things that could be said as two powerful forms vanish into the distance, yet, in essence, they all boil down to life and death. I guess we got a spell that'll make everybody forget your part in this Doctor Strange. Wish I could forget mine when we see Beam lying there. He gave his life for the children. Always remember that. The children will always survive, Jim. In the long run, what else is there? Finis, in other words. So that's that. Fairly interesting, simple story. We do know that they will be back as the Defenders, even in spite of Namor. Namor won't come back, but Hulk will. So next month I'll do a Defenders #1. Because why not? Because it seems like the right thing to do. That'll be by Steve Englehart, Sal Buscema, and Frank Giacoia. Yes, buddy, we're going into the Buscema Defenders. How do we like them apples? Namor, whatever. Subby. Just call him Subby. Call him Subby. Defenders was a great comic for a while. I mean, what was your favorite roster of the Defenders? To me, it's got to have obviously Doctor Strange and Hulk. Those two are the and Valkyrie for me. Got to have Valkyrie and Nighthawk. When you get those four, I don't even need Subby. Subby's always doing his own thing and other stuff. So he's okay, but I like Subby. I don't really like him with the Defenders as much. Yeah, that's true. What you're saying there, Fanty, that's true. Here's the cover of Defenders #1. So that's the next one we'll do. Defenders #1. My name is Necrodamus, and I slay by the stars. So again, this will be just those three. I wonder how eventually. Weird pictures. Look at the cover. Hulk, Strange, Hellcat, Nighthawk, and Valkyrie. Yeah. Perfect. Now it's always fun when other ones show up because it's kind of the whole thing about it. Namor would usually come unwillingly and grouse about it. Yes. Need me, Nighthawk, and Valkyrie. Yes, JD, I love them. Surfer goes back and Surfer was in one of the other one in the first Marvel feature with him. Yeah. See the cover for issue number 2. Let's see when it starts adding people to it. There we go. That's what I'm looking forward to. Number 5. Valkyrie. Yeah, Fanty. That's true. That's yeah. So fun read, fun stuff. Absolutely. And I'm looking forward to Valkyrie. Let's see here. What the hell? Let's look at one more cover. When did oh, there we go. When did Nighthawk show up? For a while there was just those 3, and then they had a help, and they had Valkyrie showing up every once in a while. There's Hawkeye at number 8. Yeah, okay. See, when I first started reading this comic, man, I want to say, there's your Defenders. There's the War. I want to say it was already, because this is like 73 right here. It was a little after this, because I'm pretty sure Nighthawk was there by the time I started reading it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, those cool Gil Kane covers. I could be wrong. There he is. There he is, my boy, Nighthawk. This might have been one of my earliest issues I bought of this comic. Nighthawk joins after they fight Nebulon and Squadron Sinister. Okay, thanks, Fanty. Earlier tonight, I posted a picture of an issue of giant-sized Defenders on my Facebook page. Cool. Love it. Excellent. I don't know if it's this one or an issue after this, but it was around this time, I think, that I picked up an issue. I know Nighthawk was in it for sure. Oh, man, it might have been this one. Oh, I think, no. It was it Power Man? I hate my stupid memory. Who's got the Wrecking Crew in it? Look at the Wrecking Crew. Yeah, buddy. There it is right here. This is the one. Number 20. 1975. I think it's the first one I'm not the first one I ever saw. This might have been the first one I bought because I liked the Wrecking Crew and it had Hulk. And well, Hulk was always on there. It may have been the first one I bought, but either one of my friends bought it or something. Damn it, man. I can't remember now. Was buying the issues before this. And I always wanted to buy it because Hulk was on it, but there were other comics that I wanted that are just a little bit more. And to that end, let's take a look at some other comics from that point. Wah, 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 wah. Let's look what comics were coming out. Where are you? Where are you at? 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 All right, All right, here we go. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, man. All right. Okay. Newsstand. There we go. All right. 1970. Three. Also in. Publication date. All right, here we go. I'm gonna see what issue of Defenders is out at this point. Let's go alphabetical. Make it easy. Wah, 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 wah. Number 8. Okay. All right. Hey, Keely Chow, Roll Tide. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. All right. Now, shall we play a game? All right. Okay, so somebody pick a year and a month. As long as it's Bronze Age. Stay in the 70s with me. First one to pick it. We're going to look at what came out that month. Fanty, be my guest, or JD, or Steve, or Brian, anybody. Okay, JT Kirk got it first. 69 July. Okay. Good year. Righty then. All right. Is that your month, perhaps? Okay, Fanty, I'll go back to that. You, JT, put that one first. So, is this your month, JT? Is that the month you were born, or no? All right. Let's see. Just bought your first 6 string. Bought my first 6 string down at the 5 and dime. 6 string. Okay. All right. So I would have been buying me some titles, boy, in my spinner rack time machine. Action Comics, Adventure Comics, Jerry Lewis. I wouldn't buy that one. I wouldn't buy Alvin. Amazing Spider-Man, you betcha. I don't know. Angel and the Ape, maybe not at the time. Today I probably would. Aquaman, yes, sir. Sorry, my friends who love Archie, not me. None of them in this line. Adam and Hawkman, you betcha. Mighty Avengers, you betcha. King size Avengers special, you sir, you better. No Baby Hootie, sorry, but Batman. Look, Batman. Yeah. No, nothing against these books, but no, I wouldn't be buying any of these. Captain Savage, maybe. Captain America, you You betcha, Captain Marvel. You betcha. Challengers of the Unknown. You betcha. Fanty has 8 of those. Oh, happy birthday for this Saturday, JT. So anyway, look at these books. Oh my goodness, look at that cover. Look at Adam's cover on Batman and Robin. On Batman, man. Look at that. Wowzer. Good Lord, choke. Oh man. Look at that FF91. Geez. Yikes. Thor, got some Kirby. Yeah, this is a good month to be a comic book fan right here, baby. Whoa. Superhero. Hanna-Barbera superheroes. Look at that. Yes, sir. I think this is a month to be a fan right here, boy. Very good, Fanty. Yep, no Neelix this week. You're clear. That's a good birthday present, huh? J. Lewis says, was that the period when Murphy Anderson was inking Joe Kubert on Adam and Hawkman? I do believe it was. Although it may have been full interior at that point, but I'm not. I don't know. So Fanty's got the Action, Avengers, Captain America, FF, Iron Man, Subby, Superboy, and Surfer. Nice. That's good stuff there, dude. To be fair, I wasn't even 3 yet. Didn't start collecting till I was 5. I got you. Wait a minute. I'm older than you, Fanty? Wow. I did not know I was older than you, but I was 5 when this came out. But I know who's older than us. I know who's older than us. Well, Jughead's jokes any good? JT, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Let's see here. Up and you, up and you. Oh dear, oh dear. I always love this Justice League cover by Adams. Yowzer. Goldie Soup beating up on Silver Soup. All you youngsters. You and Charlie X have the same premiere date. oh dear. Well, let's see here. What am I doing? But let me go back to that year Fancy wanted to see. There we go. So there's June of 73 Fancy that we were looking at. A lot of Archies and Charltons. A lot of Archie and Charlton. They were big, man. They put a lot of stuff. Some Skywald Archie. I mean, look at all this Archie and Charlton stuff. Wow. Good Lordy. Jeez, mother. I don't get it. That's strange. Okay. Publication date. So here you got no Archies. Mighty Marvel World UK. Daredevil and Black Widow 103. Incredible Hulk 167. Now, of course, it goes without saying that D-Bud has this one. The Invincible Iron Man number 62. Great Gil Kane cover. J.D. Lewis says, speaking of ancient, you turned 57 on the 6th. Well, that puts you still younger than me, J.D. So there's only one guy here older than the rest of us, and he won't admit it. Now, D-Bud, are there any gaps in your Iron Man collection? Is that a good question? Just curious. I know you got a lot of Spidey. What about Iron Man? What's the dealio in that? Any gaps there at all? That's right, 57, you kid. Even I'm got a couple years on you. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, man. Poor old Giants. Sorry, Mark D. I know you're out there, buddy. Sorry about the Giants. So this is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just curious. Do you have all Iron Man up to a certain point, D-Bud? I mean, with no gaps, or what is your collection like? I don't know if I've ever asked you that. Oh, wow. Swamp Thing number 6. Cool. Bernie Wrightson. Great Bernie Wrightson cover. Have all the Iron Mans from Suspense 39 to Iron Man 257. Perfection. Nice. That is fantastic, dude. And they're all slabbed, right? Just kidding. Just kidding, dude. Don't throw anything. So, yep. Cool stuff. What a time to be a comics fan. I love it. Oh, man. Look what came out this month, man. Oh, my goodness. That's a landmark right there for Legion fans. Superboy number 197. When the first time the Legion became at least a shared title, their own title, a shared title, that is. Superboy starring the Legion of Superheroes. Hell yeah. Gotta love that. That's classic. I even have that on my t-shirt. Nice. So, look at another classic. Man, this was a month for an even bigger classic. This is one of the most influential comic books ever made right here. Batman 251. Good Lord. That's ginormously Batganic, isn't it? I mean, waggle. That's enormous stuff right there. Didn't get a whole hell of a lot bigger than that. When it comes to the older stuff, the back issues, they say. Yeah. Pretty cool. This is one of the most as everyone know, as many know, kind of brought Batman back to his real close to his Dark Knight detective roots, which I love the Batman TV show and all that stuff, but it kind of needed it. One of the other landmarks they had this month. Oh, that's pretty big. So, as with the aforementioned group of the Defenders, what was going on this month with the Defenders? Well, Red Ghost. You got Hawkeye and Valkyrie in this one. Nice. Sal cover. Fatty Outsidey. They still have both amazing and king size Avengers. Cap America, Captain Marvel, DD, Defenders, FF, Annual, Flash, Hulk, Iron Man, Juggle Action, wow. Subby and Suits Flash. Nice. Great stuff. RR says Adams did some great work on X-Men back in the day. Yes, he did. I'll admit I came to comics late. At age 11, I started reading X-Men regularly in 1980. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. That's not late. See, it depends on what area you're talking about. The reason why I don't consider 11 to be all that late is because there are a lot. I mean, there are a lot of people that start up around that point. I mean, yes, some people start earlier than that, but quite honestly, when you're a really little kid, unless people are giving you comics, you can't go out and buy them all the time. You get toys, and I didn't have a lot of comics till I was able to start, going and get them myself. I had a few. I got given some comics here and there. I got, as a younger kid, and got given, those big books of Superman from the 30s to the 70s, and Batman from the 30s to the 70s, and Shazam from the 40s to the 70s, that kind of thing. There were books, but there were comics. And Power Records, and then some other books and stuff. But eventually, when I was collecting them myself, had to be like, whenever I was old enough, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, whatever, ride them with my brothers to the store. Well, I won't skip it. I feel like Jim Starlin doesn't get enough love. He was doing amazing with Warlock in the mid 70s. I don't know if I would say he doesn't get enough love. I mean, by the way, RNTZ, my good buddy Nick Weiser on his channel, who I hang out with on Friday nights. Earlier this year, Nick and the gang and I, on his channel for about 4 or 5 Friday nights straight, whatever it was, we reviewed all of Jim Starlin's Warlock. And not too soon, eventually we're going to do it with his Captain Marvel as well. So Jim gets some. I think Jim gets a little love. Skipped Hot Stuff 118. I would never do that. Hot Stuff 118. Where is it? Let's see here. Anything for you, D Bud? Got to find it first, though. Hot Stuff Sizzlers. Where you at, Hot Stuff? I don't know where Hot Stuff is. I must have went too far the other way. I know. I'll alphabetize them. That'll find them. All right. Bump, 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 bump. 118. There you go. Just for D-Bud. To know he collected these. There you go, bro. Gotcha. Thank you, bro. Grew. Appreciate that. I said it before, and I'll say it again. If John Buscema was Marvel's Neil Adams, then Sal Buscema was Marvel's Jim Aparo. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Love them both. Love them all. So I love all four of those. So thank you, JD. I love them. Awesome. I am the complete Warlock. Loved Dreadstar. I love Dreadstar as well. Dreadstar was great R, but was never able to keep up with it. Also had a weird publication history. Yeah, I hear you. Well, this is just for you there, D-Bud. Good JT Kirk. Good one, JT. Good one, Duder. So there you go. I know this is a very special issue of Hot Stuff, right? You're saying Hot Stuff was better than Batman 520? Excuse me, 251. Batman was better than I don't know, man. I don't know about all that. Yo. I don't know if it was better than all that now. Where'd you go? Erg. What did I do wrong? I did something. Oh, it was on the wrong page. Crap. All right. Anyone else want to pick a year? A random year. Keep it below 1975. Well, below 1979. In a month. We will find a great comic that at least some of us have. Whoever the first one to pick it. May 1978 for Gwagnar. Here we go. May 1978. All right, there we go. We'll just open here. I guess alphabetical is preferable in this case. All right. This man, I was doing nothing but buying comics in this year. Boy, was I buying me some comic books. Boy, howdy, was I buying me some funny books. All right. Of course. I think I bought that Action Comics. I know I bought the Spidey and the Spidey King Size Annual with the Hulk in it. Burn cover. But I liked it was a good burn cover. It was a good burn cover. Aquaman, I know about this one. Jim Aparo. Although just did the cover, it looks like Don Newton on the interior. Interesting. Okay, anybody spot a comic that they're familiar to them or that they liked a lot? Wah 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 wah. Well, Mike, I love these crazy Batman family covers by Mike Kaluta. He did a lot of cool covers for DC back then. Yep, I loved Batman Family at that time. It's included in some amazing covers with it. It's a great Perez cover for Avengers. Let's see here. Up in here. Claw, the Unconquered. Devil Dinosaur. I always like this cover to Defenders. You two could be a defender for a day. Fans got Spidey and the Annual, Avengers, Cap Defenders, FF Firestorm GL, Hulk and Annual, Invaders, Iron Man, JLA, Marvel Super Action, Marvel Tales, MTU, Marvel Triple Action, and Marvel Team Up. I mean, Marvel 2 at 1. Nice. Niceness. Let's see. Very memorable issue of FF. The doomed Firestorm first series. Looked like you were straight up going just company lines there, brother. I don't blame you, though. Not one bit, Fanty. I like the FF issue that month where Reed got his powers. Which, yes, he got his powers back fighting Red Ghost. Yep, right there. This was a good one. Nice Perez Senate cover. Yep. Let's see here. The Incredible Melting Man. Yuck. Hulk. Okay. I know I can remember which ones I bought. I bought Action. I bought Spidey Annual, Aquaman, Avengers, Batman Family, Captain America. I think I'd stop buying Claw. I don't know if I was buying Conan regularly at that point. I don't think so. Fooled me. DC Special Series about this. It's a reprint of Bernie Wrightson Swamp Thing, Wine and Wrightson Swamp Thing. I bought that Defenders. I don't think I bought Devil Dinosaur at that time. I think I went back and got him later. Wasn't buying Doc Strange. It was not really my bag that much. Remember throwing up this stupid cover on the stands right here with the Incredible Melting Man. FF, of course. Firestorm, yes. Flash, I was buying it at the time, I think. Not Ghost Rider, none of these. I was buying Godzilla. I think I bought Godzilla and Green Lantern. Not Hot Stuff. Sorry, buddy. Not the Human Fly, but Hulk and the Annual, of course. I think I couldn't stand Invaders because of Frank Robinson. That makes me bad. Iron Man, yes. John Carter, Warlord of Mars, yes. Joan Hex, I think so. I think I was buying that at least on and off at the time. Justice League, yep. Commandy, I don't think I was buying at the time, which pisses me off now because that one has Karate Kid in it. Kid Colt, no. Some other one. Machine Man, yes. I didn't buy the Man from Atlantis. What's wrong with me? Oh, Robin Hood there. I didn't buy the Beatles. Anybody buy this Beatles Marvel Super Special? Who bought this Beatles book? Miss Marvel, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Steel, Super Friends, Thor, Superboy, and LSH, What If, and X-Men. You bought some comics there, Fanty. Was Carmen Infantino drawing Flash back then, or am I dreaming? Not at this point. I think he was mostly at Marvel at the time doing Star Wars and some other books. If I got that, I don't think he was doing Flash just yet. That was later. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't. Wow, Firestorm was great back then. I like the Firestorm book. It didn't last long, though. Beautiful artwork. He looked amazing, as did the villains. One character that is so hard to adapt for live action. Yes. Empress Nim, hey there. Incredible Melting Man was a very gooey movie. Yes. Das Wolfen, what's up? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for lurking. Anyone else out there lurking or watching on a download or a rerun? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Anyone bought this Marvel Super Special of the Beatles? I didn't think so. You know, I didn't buy this one, but I should have. Marvel Premiere with Paladin. Don McGregor, Tom Sutton. Marvel. Star-Lord. Marvel Preview. Marvel Super Action and Marvel Superheroes reprints and Marvel Tales, all reprints, but I bought them. Marvel Team Up, I bought it. Marvel Triple Action, I bought it. Marvel 2-in-1, I bought it. Master of Kung Fu, I bought that one. That's a Marvel UK. I couldn't buy it, but I probably would have if I could. These Marvel UK books, I would have bought those if I could have. Mr. Miracle, that was at the Kirby was gone. I did not buy that. I didn't buy Miss Marvel. I guess it was a sexist pig. Didn't buy Mighty Mouse, but I like the cartoons. Yeah, I come to save the day. Pizzazz, I used to get that at school sometimes. Power Man and Iron Fist. I don't know if I was still buying this at this point. I think so, though. Sergeant Rock I was not getting. And with a lot of these I didn't get Shade. Showcase Hawkman. I wish I'd got that one. Sometimes I look back at something I wish I would have got. I already kind of dropped Peter Parker and wasn't getting Spider-Woman anymore. I think I bought some of the Spider-Womans, but not that one. Did not Star Hunters. Wasn't getting a Star Trek comic there, and which I should have. I was buying Star Wars. Nuts about Star Wars Marvel comic, even though it was Carmen Infantino. All those Marvel Classic comics? Of course. I would have bought these Star Wars weeklies if I would have been able to. I wasn't buying Super Friends, but I should have. Of course, Superboy and the Legion, yes. Superman, yes. Tarzan comic, I was buying that. The Marvel Tarzan book, yeah. I don't know if I was buying Thor regularly at that time, believe it or not. I don't think I was. Where are we at? Oh, yeah. So, What If, but I don't think I bought that issue of What If at the time anyway. I bought Wonder Woman sometimes, but I don't think I bought that one. Look at that cover. Oh. World's Finest, yes. Think so. X-Men, yes. Pretty sure. Memory's not always perfect on this kind of thing, but yes. I had all the Hero for Hire Power Man Iron Fist series. Greatness. I liked it a lot. I think sometime I may have dropped out of it, but I was buying it for a good while though. I'm not sure it was before or after that though. Great stuff though. RR says, in my humble opinion, the best Machine Man was the 1984 limited series. Barry Windsor-Smith's art was just sublime. I was too young to appreciate it then. Such a period for breakout artists like Barry Windsor-Smith and Sienkiewicz. He did a great job. I think, didn't he ink Herb Trimpe on that or something? Didn't Barry Windsor-Smith ink that one? Anyway. Gus Wolfen was buying Charlton in D.C. when he was that age. Gotcha. Cool. The UFO and outer space are underrated. Says Brian Hepburn. Okay, absolutely. Let's see here. Okay. Who wants to name a year? If you got one in you, first one I see, naming a year and a month, I'm going to go to it. As long as it's not 78, because we've already been there. 79 on down, but not 78 just because we just went to 78. Going once. Going twice. 88. Well, even though I said 79 on down, you're such a good dude, Das Wolfman, that I'll go 88 for you. What? Why not? I'll star all these. And bear them in mind. No, okay. You could all put one in there if you want. No, I starred them. Let me go. Did you? Yeah, I'm gonna need a month from you though. Since you didn't pick a month, Das Wolf, I'm gonna pick a random month on you. So don't worry, I'll get the month. About August. About January. This is on sale. Go with alphabetical. All right, this is January. January of 1988. And I'll just basically go through this. A lot of stuff I didn't buy. I was running my own comic shop at the time. And I didn't buy a lot of stuff for myself, though. I was buying Action Weekly just because it was Action Weekly. That's before it was Action Weekly. Sorry. Didn't buy any of these Action Force. Didn't buy Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters or Adventurers. I was buying Adventures of Superman. I was buying Action and Adventures of Superman for my then wife who read those books. There was still Byrne residue, so I didn't buy it because of John Byrne and his residue, but she did. Drove me crazy. I'm right so far. I haven't come up across a title I bought yet. I used to buy some Airboy, but I don't think I was buying it at this point. I need to go back and get them one day. I'd already dumped Alpha. I'd already dumped Alpha Flight. Amazing Heroes. And I wish my buddy Finity was still here because look, Amazing Heroes with an interview with your favorite person, HC, Howard Victor Chaikin. And I bought this every issue of this, including this one with this jerk in the issue of it. That was dedicated to you, Captain Infinity and beyond. I don't think he's here at the moment, but yeah, of course. So the first thing we've run across in alphabetical order, of course, Amazing Heroes 132 and 133. I bought those because I bought every issue of that. Amazing Spider-Man 300 came out. And I didn't buy it. No interest in like McFarlane, but again, I wasn't buying a lot of. I sold it. Okay, Area 88. Nope. I think my then wife was reading that, so I think I had to get it for her. If I'm not mistaken. Avengers, I already dumped it. Badger, my friend Claude was buying it. I wasn't really. Batman, I'd already dumped it. I didn't like Mike Zeck much. Black Hawk, I couldn't stand that Black Hawk series by Chaikin. Nope. I think I was buying Blue Beetle for a while. I don't know if I bought this one, though. I think I was checked out of also DC. So, nope. Came out 2003 paperback. Nope. Captain America. Nope. Captain Atom. I'd already dropped it. Nope. Cases of Sherlock Holmes. I was buying this regularly. Art by Dan Day, brothers of the late Gene Day. Yep, D-Bub was also running a shop at that time. You can remember the covers that way, No, Byrne's not unpopular here, just with me. Everyone else loves him. Trust me, he's not. You're in the majority anywhere you go. And I like Byrne's art, but when it comes to what we were talking about before, you're in the majority. Believe me, I'm the outlier, not you. Just so you know. Let's see here. Still nothing. I think it even dropped Cerebus at this point. I was pathetic. I wasn't buying much of anything. But I was selling them, and I was reading them a lot of stuff. But, as far as buying for myself, nope. Classic X-Men, that was such a good art. Nope, not even that. It's Conan Saga. Nope. Nobody, nope. Doctor Who magazine. Yes, I was buying that. Because it was Doctor Who magazine, of course. I had to buy that. Let's see here. Nope. Dreadstar, I think I'd already dropped it. I like Dreadstar a lot, but I think it was getting kind of. I think Starlin had left it. Nobody, nope. Nopester, nope. I dropped FF already, like a hot potato. I dropped all these mainstream comics. I was just sick of a lot of it. Nope, that's why 88, man. I was still buying. I think I bought some of these Green Arrows. Wasn't buying Green Lantern Corps. Nope. I'd stopped on Grimjack because I didn't like the way they changed him. Never. Nope. No, a lot of nopes up in here. Nope. I think I bought the Johnny Quest comics because it was Johnny Quest. Oh, could be. I think I'm Justice League International. I think I was still buying that at that point, maybe. Legion. I was still buying this. So, yep, still buying Legion. Had a weird, this was a weird ass cover. Inside was okay, though. Weird ass cover on that Legion. See up in here. Lone Wolf and Cub. I was definitely buying that. Then some Nope. The Nope. I think my then wife was reading My the Psychic Girl. I know Claude did. This I bought because it was a Michael Kaluta shadow graphic novel, but he didn't do any of this. Was great. So I bought that for sure. Man, I saved a lot of money because I was spending money selling comics. Nopey McNope facing nopes. Another line of complete nopage. Yet looks like another line of complete nopes here. Nope. The question I was still getting, I think I was still getting the question. I was getting probably the end of my run with that as well. We'll see, who knows. Nobody McNope face. John Sable was long gone for me because it wasn't Grill anymore. I was buying every issue of Secret Origin, so I probably bought that one. Nobody, nope. Nobody, nope. Nobody, nope. Nope. The nope. A bunch of Nopey. Again. Wow, man, I wasn't buying anything. I didn't like comics that much at the moment. I was selling them. I just didn't like some of the stuff I was selling, I guess. But people were buying them still, at least. So it's a good thing. The nope. So the weird. I bought the weird for some reason. I guess because it was by Bernie Wright. Duh. Well, no. Oh, Wordsmith. This was a book I bought that nobody bought. I bought some obscure shite. What if I have this? I hope I bought this issue. It doesn't look familiar. A comic I really like by Renegade called Wordsmith. I like that. Let's see if I have that issue. Small, nope. Wrath of the Spectre, but it's just a reprint. Nobody, nope. A lot of noping, man. A whole lot of noping going on. We got to stay out of the late 80s. Exactly. Sable without Grill is a day without sunshine. I'm for that. Elementals. Tell me someone else here bought that. Bill Winningham before he got. Yeah, I bought Elementals for a while there. It was good. Good comic. Yep, I like that. Wrath of the Spectre reprint was nice. I also had Captain America, Blue Beetle. Let's see. Captain Atom, all the titles from the Conan's, Elf Lord, G.I. Joe, JLI, Justice Machine, Misconceptions, Gru, the Star Trek, Usagi Yojimbo in my pull box. Patrick DeLeese, what's up, brother? Is that you? Is that my old boy Patrick? I haven't seen you since the Blog Talk Radio days, brother. What's up, man? Thanks for popping in, bro. I didn't know you liked the Wordsmith comic. I thought it was me and Minimus, and that was it. I thought nobody else ever touched it. Wow. Okay, the next one I'm going to try. And thank you for that, Das Wolfman. I appreciate the participation. J.D. Lewis in 1984. He didn't give me a year, so I'm gonna go with the year. I mean, he did a month. Sorry, 1984. I'm gonna go with July for no particular reason. Let's go with that. All right. Okie dokie, Smokely. Good to see you, Patrick, bro. All right, man. I hope you're doing well, buddy. It's been ages. How you doing, man? Great to see him. Okay, so here he is. July of 1984. This is more like it. So I know I bought a bunch of these suckers, and yes, actually, this was a short time in the 80s that I didn't work. I left one comic shop job, and it was in between comic shop jobs doing something else. But I was still buying comics. For example, I bought this issue of Action Comics. Alien Legion I bought. I actually wasn't buying All-Star Squadron or Alpha Flight anymore. Amazing Heroes, you betcha, bought those. I dumped out of Spidey, so I didn't like the black costume. Sue didn't like it. Hey, look who's here.
Hey, everyone. Hail to the chat. Hail to Clobberin Times.
Sorry about that game.
Yeah, I was watching the game. I should have been hanging out with you the whole time.
No?
Giants have, not to do sports ball, but the Giants have scored
Damn shame.
games. So I can imagine
Sorry about that.
money you could have bought. Look at all the money you could have spent on new comic books instead of the Giants. So
Yeah, well, I know. Sorry to hear about that, dude. I got to see it while it was going on, and it was national.
Well, the worst part, it's just, I mean, whatever you fan there, it was just a boring game. I mean, it wasn't even close. So yeah,
damn shame. Well,
yeah, well, thank you.
Maybe this will be more fun.
This will be a lot more fun.
I hope so. Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah, it always is.
We're on 84. I reviewed a comic, and then for the first hour, or whatever, and where I'm having people pick a random year, and I'm looking at the random year and month.
Oh, and to see what's good that month. Yeah.
Well, see the things that I would buy, and they're mentioning stuff. Let's see here again. I'll start at the beginning. Action, I bought it. Alien Legion, I bought. I actually didn't buy All-Star Squadron or Alpha Flight. Amazing Heroes, both issues, yes. Hate Spidey's black costume, so I was dumped out of that book. Amazing American Flag, sorry, Captain Infinity, but HC can suck it. Eric, I kind of stopped buying that one. And so we got the rest of the line. That's a noper. For the next line is, I think I bought Atari Force for a while for some weird reason, but maybe not. Maybe I stopped by that point.
That's considered a pretty good, a good book in retrospect.
It's Garcia Lopez, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd already dumped Avengers, and I'd already dumped, I think, Batman at that point. I was on and off with it. Batman and the Outsiders, I never liked much. So we got some Nopey McNopeness here. Blue Devil, I actually bought a couple of those early on, but Blue Ribbon Comics, I bought this Thunder Agents comic because it's Thunder Agents. I'd actually dropped Cap at this point. I didn't like the art anymore. Cerebus, I think I was gone from Cerebus at this point. Minimus, bought it forever. Never stopped. Bought it all the way through. Conan, I wasn't really buying that much of. Daredevil, I was off of at the time. I bought DC Comics Presents once in a while, including this one. Didn't buy this DC graphic novel. Was off of Defenders. Didn't buy Detective. Did buy DNA Agents. Wasn't buying Doctor Strange. Did buy this Doctor Who comic. Reprints of British Doctor Who comics and Doctor Who magazine, of course, because it was all the rage back then, as you probably know.
Oh, you have a super chat. I don't know if you can see it since you're away. If you're sharing the screen.
Yeah, I couldn't see it. Got to run. Thanks for the nostalgia, Clobby. Cheers. Thank you, RTNZ. Appreciate you. It's always great to have you, my new friend. And it's good to see you. And please join us again soon. I had the Atari Force mini comics that with a few. Yeah, I remember those Atari mini ones, Patrick. I'm just.
I still have some of mine. Yeah,
Do you
I don't
really?
know how many there were. Yeah. I still because I'm a big Atari fan, so had those comics. Yeah, you'd buy the game and you get the comics. Yep.
Holy shit, Fanty's you got 50 of this month? Holy good my God, man. See what the last one I did was somebody picked 1988 and I had like two. I was running I just started my own comics up and there were like 2 titles I even bothered buying. I didn't
Well, if
care.
you're running a shop, that's what the
No,
owner of the
but I
stuff.
wasn't
Like these are all my books,
yeah,
right?
but it didn't matter. I still bought the comic, anything I wanted, and I'm just like I said,
Yeah.
even looking at that from a standpoint, like if I didn't own one and I was walking in, there was nothing to interest me back then. But yeah, I started a comic shop. But anyway, weird. So yeah, Doctor Who magazine, of course, and the Doctor Who comic, Dreadstar. We're still buying Dreadstar. This is 84 now, so this was great. Starlin's still in his prime on Dreadstar. Great comic. Where are you? Oh, okay. E-Man, no. FF 271. No, I was gone by then. FF Annual, gone by then. Stupid new costumes and stupid drivel. Okay. No. Indiana Jones. I think I'd already dumped it. Nothing personal. Just Fear of Firestorm. I was still buying that, I think. It's tough to remember.
I think I was buying any comics back then. I think I was in high school and
really 84. Oh,
84. I don't think I was. I don't recognize any of these covers. So
Green Lantern. I was
buying them later, but yeah.
I got you. I bought Green Lantern. I love Grimjack at this point, so I definitely bought Grimjack. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom comic adaptation. I probably bought that. Look at that stupid cover. There's nothing like that in the mag at all. I mean, the movie at all. Yeah. Nothing. Almost nothing. Infinity Inc. Yeah, I bought that for at that point. I'd already dumped Iron Man. Didn't buy Gem. John Sable was still hanging, still great because it was Grell. What a difference a few years makes. Jonah Hex, I was getting Journey. No, I didn't get Journey. Claude got Journey. Justice League was crappy. Didn't get Cole. Last Starfighter comic. No. Legion was still, yep. Legion and Legion Annual got those, of course. So a lot of these titles I got. Someone mentioned this Machine Man series, inked by Barry Windsor-Smith, and yes, the pencils were by Herb Trimpe. It was a good one. I did not get the Dazzler graphic novel because I'm not a girl. I did get this though, the Buckaroo Banzai Marvel Super Special comic adaptation. DC Buckaroo Banzai and Patterson. I love Buckaroo Banzai. Let's see that you got these. This was Markonauts when it came back though. You may not have got these.
Yeah, the New Voyages. I don't remember if I bought those on newsstand or if I bought them when it, just years later collecting. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
trying to remember. I think it only lasted 18 issues, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but they were back though. Yeah, but I stopped buying for a few years.
I got you.
Yeah,
New Gods, of course, was when they were bringing back. If Kirby was finishing it up when he got brought back to finish up, and they had a lot of reprints. New Teen Titans, of course. Although this was the second series, New Teen Titans, by the way, folks. Normal Man, loved it. I really never missed it. Love it. Well, this is a great comic right here. The Excruciatingly Average Normal Man. Crisis on Earth Twinkie. It stopped with Omega Man. I definitely bought this Pathways to Fantasy because there's a lot of good art in that by Windsor-Smith cover. Nope. But I think I'd already dropped Power Man Iron Fist at this point. Never read Power Pack. I bought the Submariner series. I think I may have been off of ROM then, which I regret now. Swamp Thing.
Yeah, you have a super chat, Clobberin Times from.
Oh, thanks.
From Drunk
3PO. Oh my God!
Don't ignore that. Come on, put it back up.
Oh man! Yep. Oh, I didn't. Oh, Mr. Drunk 3PO.
I double-clicked you.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. I'm honored. I'm a big fan of yours. I love your channel, and of course, I watch you all the time. And I did not know you were a comics fan, though. Yep, I did not know you read comics. Sometimes on my Monday night show is called Monday Night Mark C. Comics Talk, and we dedicate it to my long lost buddy who was a comics fan and artist, Mark C. And sometimes we just sit back and just look at old comics because it's nothing. I mean, kind of my comfort food for my soul, looking at old comics covers and stuff like that. And thank you, sir. You are too kind for those words. I'm not worthy.
And we make fun of the new comics that I get in from my pull list.
Sometimes we make fun
this week.
We make fun of new comics that he bought. You didn't get any new ones this week?
Yeah, no, they're all the same comics. Yeah, but those facsimiles are great. Yeah, but yeah, no new comics to make fun of me this week. Yep.
Sir, I would be honored to have you if you would come and talk comics with me. I would. I mean, again, because I'd never known if you were. I never knew if you were into comics or not, or I never knew if you were a comics fan or not. But I would love to talk to you. I always hate bugging people because people. I know you're very busy, so I always hate bugging people. Hey, come on and talk to my show. I did bug Gary eventually, but Gary came on. But usually, I don't like to bug people that got so busy with their channels and stuff. But if you would like to come on and talk some comics with me one night, sir, I would be honored to have you. Man, because like I say, you have a great channel, and like I say, I always like to see what everyone else is into and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's fun to just talk old comics and reminisce about things you like, and yeah, it brings you back to your childhood too, about things you love, and yeah, it just brings back some great memories. And it's just fun it's just such a fun thing to do.
Well, I will bug you, sir, comics. And let me know when you have a free Monday night, and I will bug you for it because I'm, and we'll just come on, and just basically talk comics, because I know people always probably want to talk to you about Star Wars and stuff, but hey, talking comics, that's what I love to do. Well, I talk other stuff, Star Trek also, but hey, JD heading out. Hey, JD Lewis, let me tell you something, brother. I'm glad to hear from you. I'm glad you're doing better, buddy. Take care of yourself, man. And just get better, man. And, because now that I find out, that you're feeling better, and yet you're younger than me, man. So you got to hang in there, brother. We love you, JD, and I'm so glad to hear from you again.
Well, Drunk Thief, I don't know if you guys follow each other on Twitter, but you can reach Clobberin Times. Let me put Clobberin Times Twitter handle in, just in case. So it's
Benjamin
Lasher. J. Grimm.
Welcome, Lasher. I follow him on Twitter, but yeah, I will.
Well, I know sometimes you have to follow each other for the DMs to go through.
Okay. Well, I will definitely bug you. I think he does, but I appreciate that, sir. Let's see here. Okay, so we're still in 84. This was, of course, at the peak of Alan Moore's, success on Swamp Thing. So Swamp Thing was just off the hook brilliant right now at this point in 1984. That's how old I am, folks. I bought these off the rack. Oh, send me a DM. Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're free. Come on now if you want.
Oh, yeah, you could. I mean, I don't want to pressure anybody.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, but yes, if you're good for, of course, you could pop in any minute and set it up now if you want, but I know you're probably busy tonight, but if you want, it's late anyway, but of course I go late, but if you want to do it Monday night or whatever, sir, this Monday night. I also do Wednesday nights, but of course Monday nights, it just depends when's good for you. Let's see. Yep. Let's set this up. Okay. Any night, any that is good for you on a Monday night or a Wednesday is, and I go at 9, which is 10 your time, 9 my time. And that will be fantastic. So there we go. Just let me know when you're game. When it's good for you. And I would love to have you on. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I just got the DM from him right there. Excellent. Let's see.
Be a great show. It'll be fun.
That would be fantastic. So, unlike the 88, when I felt bad because I had Das Wolf and Mac, we picked 88, and there was very little that I even bought when that came out. We got a.
What number is X-Men up to this year?
We'll get to it. We're in alphabetical.
Well, yeah,
so.
alphabetical. Yeah.
I actually bought 6 from Sirius because it was Paul Galassi. Star Wars, I was not buying anymore. The regular comic at the time. Star Slayer, I think I was still buying that. Superpowers because of Kirby. Superman 400, of course. Even with the Chaykin, actually a good cover considering it's by Chaykin. Let's see. Okay. Let's see here. Oh man, I'm having some trouble with my stupid mouse. Keep hitting the wrong name. Okay. Of course, Tales of the Legion, yes. Tales of the Teen Titans, yes. The Thing comic was out.
Yeah, we both have that.
You think I bought that?
Yeah, you bought that. Of course, you.
I don't know. I was
that.
getting pretty aggravated with that comic at that point.
Yeah, but you still would buy it, right? Well, you're not like me buying runs.
No. Look, X-Men. I was punched out of 186
Forge on the cover there, right? I don't have my good glasses.
Yeah, I think so. I dumped.
I have
X-Men.
that. Yeah.
I was buying Vigilante for some reason. Zot, believe it or not, that was a fun comic. I was buying Zot. That was a good comic. So yeah, 84. You know, there was some stuff out there. 84 was a good year, man. For us old, it was a great time to be at comic shops too.
Were comic shops just starting back then, or when was the first real, when that became a thing, going to comic shops? Because back when I was a kid, we'd go to either the grocery store, we'd go to the newsstand to buy comics. But I'm trying to remember the first comic book shop that I ever actually went to.
You can't remember the first comic shop you went to?
Well,
I was kidding.
Just kidding. Yeah, maybe it was the local one, but Cave Comics, and the guy still owes me a bunch of comics that he removed out of my pull list. But yeah, I just remember seeing, you'd be in like Walden Books or Barnes and Noble, or the bookstores would have, racks of comics, or the grocery store. So that's how I started buying comics again in college, because I saw, FF 310 Things to Come. I know you hate the pineapple thing, but like, what'd they do to Benji? And then when I went, then you're going to the grocery store, they had a spinner rack at the grocery store, and you'd buy, you just buy your comics there. So, you never, your runs were, a lot of times you'd miss a comic, or, things wouldn't be there, but you just, oh, that cover looks good, I'll grab that.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
But D-Bud says first comic book shop he found was 50 goes next month in 1973.
Wow. Dude. First one I ever worked in, helped start. So first one first one I'd ever been to. Of course. Let's see what else. All right. That was 84. Wow, D-Bud, man. Let's see here. D-Bud gave me July 66 because it's the first time he ever bought comics.
Wow. I'm twinkling my parents' eye at that point, so I was not the
wow, D-Bud. If you want to be dated, you want to be dated like that, brother. You don't blame me, man. Okay. We can do that, buddy. Jeez. All right, you asked for it, brother. Yeah, even I wasn't old. I was awake. I mean, I was alive and everything, but even I could not yet buy comics. I could only watch Batman. Do
you have any? I mean, you must own some comics from '66, though.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Adlai Stevenson, wow, #1 by Dell Comics.
Oh yeah. I don't know why, but yeah.
Why would they have Adlai?
Well, because he lost the presidential election.
Yeah, running for president, maybe, I guess.
But he passed away, and it was just in 65.
Yeah, so maybe there was a special on his passing then. Yep.
The hippies loved him. I remember that. And Dell,
he died in.
I'm not saying Dell Publishing was run by hippies or anything.
No, yeah.
So, all right. D. Bud Martin. In tribute to you, sir. This you can tell, of course, tell us the ones you have. This is when he was first able to go get comics. I'm going to pretend like I'm in my spinner rack time machine. And I'm going to call out the comics I would buy. Would my spinner rack time machine be fully functional here? All right. So, Action, of course. I don't think I'm going to pick up Adlai Stevenson. No offense. Of course, Adventure Comics. And it's a Legion issue, too. Adventures of the Unknown, yes, because it's an ACG book. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Anyway. Guy doing a Kirby rip. And back then, it was weird for a guy to do a Kirby rip like that. Maybe been Kirby. No, he didn't work for ACG. Okay, not Jerry Lewis. Not. Let's see. Amazing Spider-Man 41, of course, and I know D-Bud has that one. Aquaman, yes. No, a lot of no. Avengers, of course. Batman, of course. Not Bewitched, although it'd be tempted. Just kidding. Black Hawk, yes. Yeah, what's that, Doc? Not Bugs Bunny, but I respect it. Anyone buying Bugs Bunny gets respect out of me. Captain Storm, maybe. Captain Atom, yes. Oh my God, this is the original. This is the Betweener Captain Marvel, the android Captain Marvel. You familiar with him?
I don't remember who that was now.
MF Enterprises, after the copyright had been dying down between the Fawcett Captain Marvel, the real deal Captain Shazam. This is the one that this company put out that eventually Marvel wanted to start their own. So it's only lasted a couple of issues. And he was an android that could split his body up and all this kind of crap, called Captain Marvel. Then Marvel ended up paying them like $4,500 or whatever, so they could use the name. And yeah, so this was the interim robot Captain Marvel. Weird, wild stuff, isn't it? The old mainstream mean?
That's pretty. I don't know anything about that. So that's why I love this show too. Yep.
Always you knew that, something. Didn't you? I'm sure I told you that.
No, I didn't know that. No.
You just don't listen anymore.
Don't listen anymore. Yep. What kind of sidekick am I? Yep.
Okay, well, I wouldn't buy that one, would you? In fact, you're here. You look at the first. Me. You can see the line, right?
Yeah.
Action.
Yeah, I'd probably buy Superman,
right.
especially as a young kid. Yeah. No, not as much. Okay. But I'd definitely buy that Amazing Spider-Man 41.
Okay. We'll start from there.
That's a buy.
I already said the ones I would get. I'm getting Aquaman. Yeah. You're not, probably.
Probably not. No.
Avengers. We're both getting. Yeah. We're both getting Avengers, folks.
Yes. Batman. I've always bought Batman, so I'd probably buy Batman and Detective.
Right. That's a fair call. That's a fair call.
And Bewitched. I mean, yeah. now that I'm an adult, yes.
Well, we are in the spinner rack time machine.
Yeah, but if I'm, back then I don't exist, so I'm -2 at this.
That's
point,
why you get to choose as a being that exists.
Yeah,
you're a sentient being that exists, going back in time to buy comics like a comic geek off the rack. But you can't just buy just to bring them back to sell. It's got to be stuff you would actually want to read. So that's the
yeah. No, I mean, really, yeah. Obviously, I wouldn't have bought Bewitched, but I would have bought Detective. I would have bought maybe the Hot Rodders. I love cars. We're
not too detective. Okay, Captain Marvel.
Oh, okay, I'm skipping.
We're almost. That's right. Detective. Yeah. We both would have got. That's a famous cover anyway. Doom Patrol. I probably would have gotten. Not you, probably. Would you get drag strip Hot Rodders?
I probably, the Mustangs out, the 65 Mustangs out. Yeah. So I'm probably, but of course I'd take 100 copies of FF55 and put that in my time machine.
We reserve the right to limit quantities. This comic shop, Nobody's coming in and buying 50 copies of anything. Assuming we ordered 50 copies. I might limit you to 3.
3, okay.
It depends.
I'll
I
take
did
3
limit
then, yeah.
people sometimes, but not always. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not buying the drag stripper, but you're buying that. I'm buying Tarzan the Apes because Tarzan. I never bought Eerie much. FF, you're right. We're both going to buy 100 copies of that.
Yeah.
No shop carried 100, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Nope. Fighting American, yes. Of course, this is number 1. This is, of course, a great Kirby classic. It's a reprint, though.
That's still okay, though. I mean, a lot of comics you bought were, I remember, buying comics I thought were first run, and then I found out years later they're reprints, but.
Okay. All right, here we go. Flash, yes, I'm getting that. Flash Gordon, I'm getting. Not really getting Fly, man. Forbidden World, this was a 3D Kirby comic. Not a 3D Kirby comic. A 3D comic, not a 3D Kirby comic. They tried a 3D of this later. That's not the 3D. Forget about it. That's wrong one. Think of a different issue. This was a stupid Frankenstein series that Dell did where he was like a superhero. G8 and his Battle Aces. That's pretty cool. Based on all pulp books. Green Lantern. Herbie. Does anyone, I gotta ask it. Does anybody here know anything about Herbie the Fat Fury? Seems like such a lost thing.
I do not.
Really? I know D-Bud does. Right, D-Bud? Hey,
D-Bud probably bought that one, yeah.
Lasher used it. The owner used to scalp, sold me first concert tickets, Ozzy Osbourne retirement sucks tour. First great first wow.
Not bad, yep.
I like when comic shops sold comics and not Pop Funko first. So yeah, no kidding, buddy.
Yeah. Some people just rows and rows of Funko Pops. I mean, I confess to having a few of them, but you just can overdo it when they're staggered everywhere.
Ones that will eventually get: Spidey, FF, Detective, Batman, Flash, Green Lantern, Alice of Mystery, JLA, Marvel collectors items, and showcase. Yeah, I hear you. Fanty. But okay, did anyone say? Okay, nope.
Phantom doesn't know it. Wow.
My best customer looked just like Herbie. I'm not kidding. Wow. Well, buddy of mine does. See, this was a very popular, kind of a niche comic, for sure. In the 60s, ACG did it, ACG, of course, well, American Comics Group. It didn't last super long, but it had kind of a cult following. I think he was created by C.C. Beck, or no, Ogden Whitney, actually. But anyway, a buddy of mine does a comic right now. He does a Herbie comic, and there was also a book they did called Fat Man and Human Flying Saucer. And they were Herbie was funny. He's like this. Well, you can see what he looks like, a little fat kid walking around with a lollipop and a friggin' thingy on his head.
It's dimensionally challenged. Dimensionally challenged, I prefer.
But it was a very beloved book from a lot of people. So, my buddy of mine brought him back years ago, him and some other writers who love those comics. And he's actually, working doing work for Antarctic Press. I mean, he's got an actual distributor, a publisher, and they're making him a throwback to that kind of style and stuff like that. And I'm proud of him. He's doing really well on it. So,
right.
Yeah. But I'm just sad no one knows who Herbie is anymore, man. You gotta be.
No, I didn't. I just think of Herbie the Love Bug, but
right.
We did get a confession from Das Wolfen in the chat, though.
Oh my, sorry, Das Wolfen.
He's a great guy.
Owning hundreds of Funko Pops. Well, sir, I'm afraid I am going to have to ask for your. Where is it?
Your agonizer, please.
Just kidding, buddy. Hey, love what you love, collect what you collect up in you. No matter what D-Bud's calling it, six man. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so let me see here. All right, nope. Oh, I might get House of Mystery because it's got Dial H for Hero. And House of Secrets has Eclipse.
Was in that.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, I Dream of Jeannie. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Number 2. Wow.
I'm gonna buy that comic.
Josie and the Pussycats. Yeah.
Justice League, yes. If you see one you're gonna buy, speak out.
Yeah, I'd yell out if
I know you're gonna buy little Audrey Melvin.
I would have probably bought Mighty Mouse. As a kid, I would have bought Mighty Mouse probably.
My Man from Uncle comic. I think I want to get that now.
On number 8, yeah.
Yeah, well. I'd probably get Mandrake. Marvel Collector's Items, even though they're reprint books, I'd get that. Metamorpho, yes. Here I come to save the day. I'm not sure I would get Mighty Mouse books. Not going to get Millie the Model. I'm sorry. My Favorite Martian was a fun show, but
even if Jack Kirby did it.
Nope.
Even if
Jack didn't. So but I mean, well, obviously.
Outer Limits is Outer Limit. Well, I wouldn't have bought it as a kid, but knowing, looking back, I would have loved to have had that.
That would have been cool to get.
I only have a couple of it. I have one issue from that.
Mystery in Space, I would get. Phantom, definitely.
My grandfather used to bring me back all Richie Rich comics, and those were fun to read as a kid. But then I love superheroes
are better. Sorry, D-Bud. I just are, man. Spectre, of course. Showcase 64. I would have had that Spectre comic. Space Slammer and Family Robertson, I would have get that. I would have got that because I love Lost in Space. That Lost in Space was sort of based on this. People say it wasn't based on this comic, and it was a total accident. But it says Space Family Robinson, Lost in Space. They were the Robinsons. I always believed it was taken from it. I mean, look, it's 1966. That's when the show came out. This is number 18.
Different characters, though. Yep.
They're very different. Yeah. But look at the name. No one said no, it was a coinky dink. Well, okay, whatever. Spirit from
that would have been a big lawsuit.
Yeah, I guess. I would have had to have the Spirit magazine for sure. Will Eisner. What have I been saying here?
You're buying Superboy, of course.
D-Bud has that issue of that Metamorpho issue. I think I have the whole run of that series. Wow, greatness. Richie Rich can buy all of the comics you wish you had. That's true. He can.
For sure.
Richie is rich. Fanny, you got nothing on Herbie? You? Damn, I expected you to at least know about him. Just know Herbie the Love Bug, says Brian. I am transmogrified. See, and then Fat Man the Human Flying Saucer was created by C.C. Beck. He was around the same time. Weird. Thunder Agents, of course. God, I love Thunder Agents. So I got to have me Thunder Agent. Oh, well, I went too far down. Sorry.
Strange Tales. Did you buy that?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Nick Fury. Superboy, of course. Maybe Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen just because I had to. Obviously, Tales of Suspense. Iron Man and Cap, Kirbiness. Yep. Teen Titans, yes. Teenage Love, not so much. But if you want to buy it, I won't judge you. I don't think I'm going to get the Three Stooges comic. Go, woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Slightly. I'm a victim of Satan's ants. Got to have the Thunder Agents.
Tomahawk is a great series.
Tomahawk's cool. I might get that. Turok, Son of Stone, probably yes. Twilight's own comic.
Wow. Those Walt Disney comics were really popular too back.
They were. Well, look at all these. I mean, look how many titles there are. Yes, 10 cents. I mean, excuse me. Now I think they're up to 11 cents. 12 cents a pop, whatever. But still, look how many, man. That's a big industry right there, and the print runs are astronomical at this point.
Well, yeah, I mean, they sold, how many hundreds of thousands of copies when you look at the numbers back then. Let me show you. I only own a very small sampling of 1966, but I'll show you what I own from.
Hey, Zachariah.
Owned from 1966.
What are you doing?
I'm just showing what I own from '66 in my database. So I own Adventure 341.
Oh, I don't even I have that one. You bastards. What made you buy that?
That was my friend Nicole. We went up into the attic in her house. She said her dad had a bunch of old comics, and I got like 20 or 30 old comics. She said, "Oh, Dad doesn't want these anymore." So Nicole, if you're listening, which is that worth?
Thank you.
Oh no, but thank you. Like Dad won't want those, so that's why I
We'll
got
be
those.
dude. No kidding. We're gonna be reviewing that one next week.
Oh, you are? Oh,
Either
cool.
next
Yeah,
week or the next on our show. It's right.
right in. I'll have to
341.
make sure I try to make it to that one. Yeah.
330. I think the last one is 337, 338, 330. I think that the week after next, I think is when we start with that one.
That might have been one of the first Legion comics I read back when I got it.
Wow.
I bought this one years later. These are just ones that I
Greatness.
happen to buy. This one was one of the comics I got from that
Brave and
collection.
Bold. Eclipse, like a Gil Kane cover. Wow.
Yeah, it's a great cover. Yeah, that was a good comic to read. I've got this Daredevil 23.
Greatness. Wow.
And of course, I'm very lucky. This is probably the best book in my collection, or one of the, yeah.
Greatness.
So I own that. And of course, if you're a Thing fan, you have to own.
Well, yes,
book.
You have to. Greatness. Yep. They got a weird cop. That's a weird.
Well, these are the owners. So this is a this is from comic base.
Yeah. It's no big deal.
Yes. So it's user generated content. So yeah, sometimes the scans are not the best.
Nice.
I own this Tales to Astonish.
Nice.
So those are my. How many books do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 7 books from 1966. But yeah, this is the best. That's the best one.
Nice.
So I do own a few. Yep. But yeah, check out Comic Base. It's a great comic book collecting. So I should do a show on that right now.
Yeah.
They have it's on sale again for Comic-Con. Let me put the link. It's comicbase.com. And they have a sale right now. Whenever Comic-Con in New York City is coming up, they always do
you got that coming up next week, huh?
Yes, I'm going to that on the 12th. I'm going to that on the 12th. Yep. So looking forward to Comic-Con NYCC 2023. So if anyone's around the area who wants to meet up, let me know. Yep.
We got one more, by the way, and we'll get out of here because Empress and M had asked for October of 77. So let's do that real quick, and then we'll get out of here.
All right.
Unless you got something neat.
No, well, I just want to say from 1966, there were 5,000 comic books in the comic book collector database. So if you bought everything in 1966, you would have had 5,000 comics.
And you wouldn't even spend that much money on them.
No. And you would have recouped your investment many times over.
Yes.
If you kept them in good shape till today. But yeah.
Crazy. All right. Empress and M, I don't know if you're still here, but you were the last request I have on there. So we've got, excuse me. I always love doing this. Where are you? Oh, there you go. 1977, October. Oh boy, I was buying me some comics back then. Action, of course, I bought it. Superboy, I was buying it still. That's actually not Superboy, it's Adventure Comics, but Superboy was a feature in there for the time. I didn't buy the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer collectibles, the tabloid though, but that was a. So what about you? You weren't buying these. You were in 77.
I do have quite a few 1977 comics.
But you weren't buying them. But no, I'm putting.
Well, I wasn't buying them, but I was. My grandfather was buying them for me. Yep.
Well, I'm putting you in. I'm letting you. Oh, okay, good. I'm letting you use my spinner rack time machine. So now you're at the comic shop. No, and you're not a Superman guy, so let's not go with those.
Well, that was the first Superboy comic I got was 453. So 2 months before that was when I told my grandfather he was working as a taxi cab dispatcher in Mount Vernon, New York, and there was a newsstand next door. He was always bringing me back, Richie Rich, Casper the Ghost, Flintstones, and then he brought me back Adventure Comics 453. I was like, Grandpa, I want superhero comics. I want more comic books like this. So that was I'm 2 months into getting comic books, so I wonder if I have any. I probably do have a few of these that my grandfather would have brought back.
Never know.
Oh, I'll
Well,
let you as you scroll through. I'll let you know. I
we'll
do have that
see.
Black Panther comic
Okay,
book. That's Black Panther number 7.
we'll get there.
Um,
Yeah.
I know. I'm just
Yep.
spoiler alert. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go since I was buying comics back then. I won't have to go to. I won't use the time machine. All Star
Okay.
Comics, which I know I couldn't find this one. I would have bought it if I could have. Yes, Spidey, obviously, and I know you would have bought Spidey. You're in the time machine. You could go ahead and speak up if you would have bought Spidey. You would have bought that Spider-Man.
Yeah, I definitely would have. Yeah.
No Archie titles. Sorry. Avengers. Yep, bought that one. That's
Yeah.
I think that's the Michael Korvac saga. Batman. I know I bought that one. I did not buy Black Lightning, but it's cool. Black Panther. I don't think I bought that one. I wanted it. I would want it. Probably just couldn't find it.
Well,
And then,
Grandpa brought me back that comic, and I still treasure that one today. So he had a good eye for covers, right? he grabbed that comic for me.
Nice. Let's see. Boris Karloff. I don't know. I'd probably get it. Brave and the Bold. Yes, just because it's got Batman and Hawkman in it, of course. Captain America. Yes, this was after Kirby had finished his second run. I didn't buy Captain Marvel. I wasn't buying that book. And of course, Stardom was long gone from it. I did buy Champions. I don't know if I bought every issue of Champions, though. So a good chance I may not have got that issue. I do remember getting this Conan annual. And actually, not so much remembering this Conan regular issue. So I probably just got the annual from that room. Remembering right, I never bought Crazy magazine because it was Marvel's dumb ripoff. It was ripping off Mad and Cracked. It was like, yeah. Daredevil, yes. There's Paladin on the Daredevil comic.
The Paladin? I was wondering who that was.
That's Paladin, yeah. Not the real Paladin from the TV show, of course. I've always wanted to get this issue. I've always wanted this issue of DC Superstars. I don't have it. Defenders at this time I was buying on and off, so chances are I didn't get that one. Nope. I wanted that Doorwind to Nightmare, but at that time I wasn't really buying that kind of book. Eternals. At that point, I wasn't buying Eternals. Of course, I went and got them back. We got them later. FF, of course. FF Annual, of course. Flash, yes, I was getting the book at the time. Freedom Fighters, I actually read it on and off, so I don't think I got that.
I've got that. And this is such a great memory trip because now I'm, I should do this. And
you got Freedom Fighters?
These are, but I mean, this is, I can tell you what this is. What my grandfather wrote home to me on a Sunday morning. I would have gotten to read these, so I'd have gotten that. I would in my pile. I would have had that Black Panther. I would have had Freedom Fighter number 12.
Okay,
I'm getting ahead, but I would have had that. I think I had that Godzilla comic. I'm not sure. Oh, House of Mystery 256. Yeah, that scared the crap out of me as a little kid.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Yes, I have that.
Godzilla, I know about that one. About that the Green Lantern, Green Arrow, number 100. I didn't get that Alpha Mystery.
He got me that, yeah.
I wasn't getting Howard the Duck at that time much, and I didn't buy Human Fly because it was stupid. Hulk, yes. Invaders, that's a nice Gil Kane cover. I was so sick of that Frank Roberts insides, or maybe it's Frank Springer on this one. I don't know. But I might have bought it. I'm not sure. Iron Man, yes. Whenever I could. I may have missed this one. It's not ringing a bell. John Carter, Warlords of Mars. Never missed it if I couldn't. If I could help it. Jonah Hex. I liked it at the time, but I didn't buy it. Wasn't able to buy every issue. Justice League, yes. Look at the key. Jesus Christ. Karate Kid, yes. When I could find it. And I bought this one because I had Superboy on it. Star Wars comic adaptation. I don't have this version. I have the other one, that's the second part of. They split it into two, but they did a two-parter of the Treasury, but they also did a regular. I have the regular Treasury that's both parts. Marvel Super Action, yes, because it's Kirby reprints. Anyway, I'm sorry I cut you off. What you got? Anything?
No. Well, I can tell you what I own, and Marvel Tales 87. And as I always joke about having a bad memory, but any cover that my grandfather or comic that he bought for me, I pretty much know any of those covers by heart, and I'll never forget those. And I think part of it is because of the impression of waiting for it and wanting something so much that I just know I know I have Marvel Tales 87 without looking up in my database. I know I have that. So
Hey, Jill, good to see you, my dear. All right. Got 21, but bought 25. Don't have 4 of them stupid younger brothers. Yeah, buddy. We'll feel you there, bro. Marvel Tales, of course. Marvel Superheroes, of course, because these are all the reprint books. Marvel Team Up. What?
Oh, Marvel Greatest Comics. Remember I said we just reviewed that series. Remember I said thought I was missing those comics in my collection, because you're just reading like, where did my comics go? And I actually had Marvel's Greatest Comics number 75, and I was recollecting, where did it go? But I'd read it as a reprint first. Was that FF93?
Right. Yep.
So that was there were no Marvel Masterworks back then, but that was how you got to read old comic books through those reprints. Yeah.
Yep, of course. I definitely bought this Marvel 2-in-1 with a Captain Britain. Yeah. Marvel Triple Action reprints, of course. Marvel 2-in-1. Marvel Team Up and Marvel 2-in-1 got those, and like you, I got that Marvel's Greatest Comics. Master of Kung Fu it was on and off with. I think I got this one because it had Dr. Doom on it, believe it or not.
Okay.
I would have got these Marvel UK books if I was capable of it, but couldn't get those, obviously.
I've missed Marvel 50. Oh, you passed some stuff I have.
Go for it.
I have Rawhide Kid 143.
Oh, okay. Nova, I have.
You would have bought Nova, right? Yeah.
Right.
You love Nova, yeah.
I bought Nova. Actually,
it's Rampaging Hulk. Is that like a magazine or is that?
Yeah. Rampaging Hulk it started out as a black and white Hulk magazine. No, I'm sorry. It started out as a color Hulk magazine. Then it went into Rampaging Hulk and became a black and white magazine.
When was the TV show on the Hulk? When did that start?
Around 77.
Yeah, so maybe that's part of the reason too, right?
Yeah, they gave it a mag. They were giving it a lot of Hulk,
giving a lot of promo,
getting a lot of attention for the Hulk. So yes. Yep. So there's that Rawhide Kid, Gil King cover. Right, Sonia? Just kidding.
No, I don't. The grandpa didn't get me Red Sonja, although he should have. I think I have that Richie Rich 162. I have Richie Rich Billions 21. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
The Richie Rich didn't make as much of an impression. I think I might have. I'm gonna look at my database in a second, but I do have a bunch of those Richie Rich ones. I'm sure.
Oh man, Savage Sword of Conan. Never really picked those up too much. Claude has them all. Secret Side of Supervillains. I had trouble following it because we didn't get it here that much. So
I have. I think the next month of I have a couple issues of that. Grandpa would have brought me. Is that Spectacular Spider-Man number 14? Is that who's on the cover there? That's what's his name with the hog?
Razorback.
Razorback. I have that. Yeah, that's the first. Is that the first one appearance of Razorback? I have that.
I don't know if it's he was in the issue before that.
All right, I don't have that one. Yeah, see, that cover didn't look familiar. Yeah, no, I have the issue before.
The Hate Monger. Yeah. Razorback.
Yeah, I don't recognize that cover from.
Okay, so I think I bought that Sergeant Fury, not Sergeant Rock, unfortunately. Shazam, I bought that.
I have that. I have Sergeant Rock 312. Thank you, Grandpa.
Nice. I think I bought Shazam. And I think I was actually buying Peter Parker at some point there. I didn't buy Spidey Super Stories.
I don't think I have that one.
Look, Kang the Conqueror's on there.
I don't think I have that one. I shall.
Kang the Conqueror's on Spidey Super Stories.
We'll have that Star Wars number 7 though.
Sir?
I have Star Wars number 7.
Oh yep. That I don't have.
I bought that in a 3-pack in Caldors. You know when you had those 3-packs of comics?
Yeah.
That you could get repackaged. Yep.
Then you have these Spider-Man UK books, what I don't have. Nope. What if I was able to get them? Superboy and the Legion 235, of course. Superman, of course. Superman Family, yep.
Yep, thank you. I got that one. Yeah, I have Superman Family.
You got Superman Family?
That was a great. Oh, yeah. My grandpa got me that one. I can tell you exactly. Yeah. He got me Tomb of Dracula 62. I think it must have been out. This was Halloween, right? It's October.
Right. I got Tarzan.
I have
Of course.
Tarzan number 7.
Tarzan number 8 by
number 8.
The Marvel Tarzan. Okay, number 8. Yeah, I got that. It's always tried to get that. Believe it or not, I wasn't buying Thor at the time for some reason. I was on and off with him. Dracula, I want to say I bought this one, but I was on and off. I probably didn't, but I liked the Dracula comic. What did I need to come back to know? That was Marv Wolf and Gene Colan run on Dracula. So that's pretty much the. I should have bought Welcome Back, Cotter. Welcome back. Your dreams with your ticket out.
Weird War Tales. I don't have that. No.
Weird War.
The Superman family was great. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here, I'll show what I have from that month then, or that year. It's easier to show what I have from that year, but I'll fly through them pretty quick. But yeah, that was a great Superman fan. That was so. And then there was that 80 pager, so you'd read that over and over and over, because you didn't get that many comics, right? I get like 5 or 6 comics, and you just read that over and over and over. So let's see here. So I have FF 178. That one I probably got later. Marvel Greatest Comics. These are all my 77 comics. I'll go fast. I can tell you the ones that my grandfather brought back. Yep, there's the Richie Rich one. Yep, he would have got me that one. That I bought later. Let's see. Oh, this thing is tough to make that bigger. Let's see here. Oh, let me click on that. Richie Rich, Falcon. Have that FF. Oh, I have one of the Eternals, but I probably bought that years later. Let's see. FF 181 was that year. Weird War Tales. Spidey. That was a good issue. And then I've got 2001.
Minutes of a Space Odyssey. That's just what Mad Magazine called it.
Yeah.
I can't help the Mad Magazine.
X-Men 105. Stuff. Great stuff. Yep. Oh yeah. So here we go. Hot stuff. This has been for my grandfather. He would have brought me back
has that issue.
I'm sure he's got that. Yeah. And D-Bud has this Iron Man 100.
Oh, wait a minute, Jill. Are you serious? So Richie Rich wasn't just a silly Macaulay Culkin movie? Oh yeah, he was a comic book for a very long time.
Very popular.
I thought, were you being serious? But man, I guess there people didn't know that.
Yeah,
makes sense. I mean, do you see Richie Rich out there anymore? I mean, I guess he still makes the little digest. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I just don't see it out in public that often. I guess it's possible. We forget about these things because we saw them so much as kids and even as grown-ups that some stuff that it's not quite as ubiquitous as it once was. And yeah. So there you go. The losers. Losers.
Yeah, so there's Star Wars number 2. Let's see here. Now here's this one is
swing that saber, Ben.
Yeah.
The scene is not in the movie. Dumbasses. They got a lot of crap in the Star Wars adaptations, not the freaking movie.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah. This I love getting this comic as a kid, reading that. Archie.
Yeah. Well.
Yep. Sorry, I'm going through. It takes.
Right.
Yeah, this is fun for me to see what I had from that year. Yep. So Avengers. I did have that Defenders. Well, I think that was a different issue. Yeah.
Was that can you say that one again?
Yeah.
Was that stupid character, the Ringer?
Ring after Ring says a Nighthawk. Yeah. Is that called the Ringer?
Wrath of the Ringer.
Wrath of the Ringer.
Yeah, Spider-Man made fun of him being called the Ringer. Really, the Ringer?
The Ringer.
Dumb name.
It is a pretty dumb name.
Those
Stanley
rings
came up with
people.
that name, right?
No, but well, I'd like to blame it on him.
Yeah.
His influence did it. Godzilla. Yeah. Godzilla. Go,
here's
go,
the
Godzilla.
thing. That was a good issue. Yep. Here we go with the more Richie Rich. This is for Jill. Yep.
There you go, Jill. Richie. I never saw the Macaulay Culkin movie. Did you?
I don't think so. No.
My kids were just old enough.
Look how Chewbacca's drawn there. Star Wars #3. Look how he's drawn.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, they didn't have.
They didn't know though.
They hadn't seen the movie, but I think my kids were just old enough that I escaped having to bring them to see the Macaulay Culkin Richie Rich movie.
Yeah. So there's a classic. There's Zardoz. I mean, no, Vartox.
Kurt Schaffenberger cover, and there's your issue. Did we review that yet?
Yeah, we did review it. Yeah, we did review it. So this is the most important issue of my collection because that was the one that I was just saying. I told them I want more superhero comics. That's actually spoiler alert. That's Barbara Gordon who gets superpowers.
Oh, you spoiled it! Damn it! You ruined that comic for everybody that hasn't read that yet. What the hell's wrong with you, boy?
From 1977. Yeah.
What in the hell is the matter with you? Jesus, dude.
Jughead. And Paul Kupperberg
that was such a nice surprise.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you ruined it.
I ruined it. Yeah.
You spoiler pansies, you. For those,
this one scared me as a
spoiler
kid.
pansies. Jim Aparo cover.
That scared me. This Batman turned into a bat. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. That's a Bob Haney.
Bob Haney story.
Yeah, because I gotta pick the new Bob Haney story. I was thinking about trying that one.
I'll try that one. Yeah, because Batman
because it's October and it's a Halloween type thingy.
Yeah, you should review that with J-Man. Yeah, that was a scary.
It's got to have all the hallmarks of something I need from a Bob Haney story. Usually they do.
And that one would, right? Yeah. How many times does Batman get turned into a bat?
I haven't reread that. It's got to be really in order. There's so many. There are a lot to choose from. But for me to pick a Bob Haney, for Bob Haney week and for Bob Haney month that Monday, it's got to have some of his qualities of his comics where it has to make no sense internally. It has to, from panel to panel, he has to change things. Like, wait a minute, what did he just say? It has to be really like within the first 5 pages.
Wall, right?
Within the first 5 pages, you have to be scratching your head, going, "What in the hell did I just read?" And that's what my criteria for choosing a Bob Haney story for Earth B. We've number 12 coming up, and it is October, so get something Halloween. Or at least
one of my all-time favorite books, and this has some Halloween stories in it too. The Demon Within, I guess, could be Halloween, and then
all reprints. Great cover by Neil Adams.
And this Batman. God, I was happy when he brought this one home.
Great book. Wow.
And then here we go. Yeah, here's my reprint Marvel's Greatest Comics thing, Enslaved. Yep, I'll skim through because there's so many. I don't want to spend the whole night looking at these, but
we got to run.
We got to run. Yeah, so I'll flip through any ones that were in that month. But it was Spidey Super. Yeah, that was Spidey Super Stories.
You have a lot of Spidey Super Stories, do you?
Yeah, a few of those. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Wars,
again, look at that cover of Star Wars. Has nothing to do with the movie.
Let me go back to that. Yeah.
It's like what's he saying? Here I stand, though I may die. Remember when Luke said that in the movie?
Yeah. No, he didn't. Yeah.
Oh shit. Ross Andrew cover right there.
That was a good comic that Grandpa bought back for me. Let me see if there's any. Oh, here we go. We got to show Dynamite. Got to read Dynamite.
Good old Dynamite.
Nick
loves that Blue Falcon issue of the
Blue Falcon.
When they teamed up with them, when they did the Hanna-Barbera DC crossover books. He loves those. Great Gil Kane cover.
This is my first Captain America comic book ever. That was a perfect book to read because it's got the origin of Steve Rogers in it.
Oh yeah, perfect.
And
it's better than the origin that Michael Straczynski's giving right now.
Yeah. This is that's a great comic book. That's a good one.
Well, did we review this? No, we didn't. I was going to review this one. We did a different Mr. Miracle one last time, but yeah.
That's great. That was a great one. And then this is one of my all-time favorite comic books. Great story in this one.
That is a great one.
Yeah. The Hulk is protecting. It was great when the Hulk would protect people back then, and he's protecting people that are getting picked on in the circus. So that's a great story.
That's the Circus of Crime. Oh wow!
Crime.
There you go.
Boy.
Marvel Boy.
Let's see. Oh, I have this is a
great
it's
reprints, right?
Comic. Great reprint. Well, yeah, that was a reprint, I think. Yeah. This
Captain
is a
Comet.
great Super Team Family. Yeah, that was a fun read. Let's see. Of course, I had Marvel's Greatest Comic. Yeah, that's FF92. We just reviewed that.
Yeah, we did.
And
that was fun.
This is a great cover here.
Oh man, look! This is the Englehart Detective run. Englehart Rogers Austin Detective runs. So called back then after its release. After it was like 6 issues. Not only was it called for years the definitive Batman run, this is how you got a Michael Keaton movie in '89. This right here is why that happened, because it caught the eye of Hollywood thanks to Michael Uslan and Tom Mankiewicz and some other people. And that's how Batman scripts started shifting around, making it to Hollywood where they started taking Batman seriously in Hollywood. It was because of this Steve Englehart, Marshall Rogers, rest his soul, Terry Austin run. And it was great.
This was a great comic, and look at that cover, how brilliant that cover is with Deadshot. I mean, I can see Grandpa picked that up off the spinner rack, right? I mean, that grabs you. Yeah.
It's a great cover.
Oh, here's that World's Finest from that month, I think. Yeah, from October, I think, or is that one? Yeah, that's
so when they were doing the dollar comics.
Problematic. Yeah. And let's see. I do have Nova. 16. Nova.
Unfortunately, that's some Mark Carbon Infantino Nova. God rest his soul. There's Razorback.
There's Razorback first appearance. Yep, number 13. And remember I said I had Tarzan number 7?
Yes.
Yep, I did have Tarzan number 7. Oh, that's a better cover, I think. That
John Buscema. I like the Marvel Tarzan. Tarzan run was too short. It was pretty good. John Buscema Tarzan,
And I had Wonder Woman. And here's my very first X-Men comic.
Buckler.
With John Byrne. I think this is John Byrne's first issue, I believe, in the X-Men. I could be wrong.
What issue is it?
Or it was 108. That's 108.
I think you're right. It's got a Cockrum cover, but I think it might be Byrne in that one.
Or Byrne.
Was it 107 or was it 108? You could be. And that's a check.
Well, it's there, yeah. Yeah, but I always tell that story when Byrne was in the comic book shop and my local shop that I went to, and he's standing at the counter, and kids came in. They wanted to buy some early John Byrne comics, and then the owner Tom goes, "Oh, Byrne's early work was horrible. It was just so bad." And then Byrne is the counter. He's like, "Yeah, his early work was really bad." The kids had no idea that was John Byrne at the counter. It's like, oh God, what a moment! And then they had no concept of who they were talking to. So yeah. Oh, and then here's Supervillains. Yeah, Supervillains. Yeah, that
Secret
was
Society, Supervillains.
Supervillains number 1. Okay, yeah, that was a fun read too.
Not number 1 though. I can't tell the issue. That's not number 1. I know what number 1's on the cover, and that's not it. But
it says it's number 11. Number 11. Yep.
Gotcha.
So scan clipped off number 1. Yep.
Oops.
So yep. But thanks for indulging me. But that brings
that's cool.
Back
no, we're here to look at comics. It's comics night.
Yeah. So that's for me. That's a trip down memory lane too. Seeing what
looking at old comics covers, especially Bronze Age. Like I said, I love silver as well, and even golden. Just old comic covers. Just my happy place, man. Just look at them all night and talk about them all night.
Doesn't miss pull some of those out and read them.
Yes, sir. Well, everyone, We're about to start moseying on out of here. It's been a lot of fun. Sean Carter from Mars. What's up, brother?
Hey, Sean.
That's true. Tarzan looked like this Conan. He did. D-Bud, that's true. But I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. They were just mostly adapting book stuff, but there was, I think. But, okay. Oh, so, all right, everybody. We'll see. First of all, tell everybody what you got going on.
Well, thanks to everyone's support, I was able to get monetized again. So,
Yay, congrats.
Finally went through it again. So, memberships are back. So,
all right.
I'll have to finally get to do a member stream because I got canned before I get to do a member stream. But maybe I'll try to do one this weekend for fun. We'll see. Just Toxic Tuesdays coming up. We're doing The Fugitive with Harrison Ford on Nick's channel. This Toxic Tuesday show, 10 p.m. Eastern. And of course, you'll talk about the Clubhouse, and we'll have another Sunday Night Geekery, 10 p.m. Eastern this weekend. Hopefully, I'll do a few more. Yeah, thank you, Joe. Yeah, the money bags. Yeah. So now I can tell my wife that I'm actually making money on this YouTube gig, which is not why I'm doing it. This is all for fun and hanging out. But I do appreciate all the tips and chat, and it's fun. Yeah. So I get to. I promise not to spend any money donated towards only towards toys. No new comics. So I'll keep that pile separate.
Keep it separate.
Yeah.
Well, right.
Nick's channel in there. Thank you for letting me pop in tonight. It's
no, glad you know. Thanks for being here, man. I always appreciate it.
Yep.
And you need to have a little fun after that crappy Giants game, dude.
Oh God, that was so bad. It was just such a.
But we should forget about it.
I'd rather watch Eternals, I think.
I hear you. Well, not go that far. Jesus
don't go that far.
Don't be disgusting. All right, folks. Show notes and shout outs. First of all, some show notes here, of course. Tomorrow night, I'm not sure exactly where I'll be. I might be at Midnight Seds After Dark. I might slip over there and go see J-Man for a little while. He's doing Batman and Brave and the Bold review, and I really want to do that with him. I got to see where I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be, but anyway, I'm conflicted. But anyway. But my shows, of course, as always, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays and Saturdays. So this Wednesday night, all of them, of course, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is 10 Eastern. This Wednesday night, Wild Card Wednesday, nothing planned. That means it's a wilder. Although, hey, sometimes I have a topic, sometimes not. We'll see what happens, but usually. The Clubhouse. There's only one more to go without our wonderful first officer, Raquel, who'll be back the following week. But our great friend, Retro Nerd Girl, who hung out with us this past week, is supposedly we think we're going to try to get her back for that. We'll see. Going to be a lot of fun as always. And of course, Saturday Night Star Trek. Again, it'll be the no, we won't have Raquel with us. I got a planned topic for that. And then of course, the following week, we'll be back to our usual schedule with that. In the meantime, Thursdays, of course, hanging out with the great Tom Connors on Midnight Sheds After Dark, 6 p.m. Central with that great group over there. Excuse me. Sorry. What was I? Okay. And then, Fridays, always 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on my great buddy J-Man's channel. Reviewing Jack Kirby's Fourth World with J-Man and Sean. We're having a fantastic blast doing that. It's great. Just so much fun. Really enjoying it. They're great guys, and I love their channel and love hanging out with them. And then after that, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, the Nick Weiser's Comic Shop Talk. Our buddy, the Friday Night Comic Shop Talk, hanging with those great fellers over there, as I always do. Lots of fun. Don't know what's planned for this week, but I'm sure he's got something in mind. And of course, Sunday night, I'll be at the Geekery with the great Mark D with the C on this channel, TVM Eastern Standard Time. And there might be some eatery going on, but we'll see. Geekery Eatery. And this Monday night, 3 Mondays out of the month, we review on J-Man's channel. We review the Legion of Superheroes chronologically, all their appearances from 58 to 89. But once the B month, the B Monday, we visit Bob Haney, Earth B, for Bob Haney, and we review. A Bob Haney classic, and I'm not even sure what it's going to be yet. So I haven't picked it out yet, so I don't have any kind of picture for it, but we'll have something for you there. So in the meantime, let me say some, and then of course back here next week. Let me say good night to our wrenches. Fantastic Eric K, Bronze Wrencher, Chris Persha, the Vindicator Wrench of the Great White North. D. Bud Martin, thanks for being here, buddy, as always. The Wrench of Iron, Lord and Lady Thoth, Avon lives long, live the Legion, the great aforementioned J-Man, the Wrench Without Tear, Master Clobberin, Hungry Boy, Stephen Cal-El, Maddie's Daddy, Fanty Outside, Maximum Redstone, and of course all other great friends. And to everyone, our friends who are here with us tonight, I want to make a big shout out to the great Drunk 3PO for popping in. I'm just absolutely honored that you did, sir. I really appreciate you, and I thank you for your kind words and your kind super chat. Big fan. I hope we can get together and talk some comics soon. But I appreciate you, sir, and I appreciate all of you being here with us tonight. The wonderful anti-derivative Jill, who hung out with us Saturday night. Thanks, Jill. We appreciate that very much. Zacharat, JT Kirk, Sean Cutter of Mars, Lasher. Good to see you, Lasher. My great. JD Lewis, our great buddy of that, is JD had to run, but great to see you, JD. Thank you for being here. Empress NM, thank you so much. Patrick DeLeese, buddy, it was great seeing you pop in, buddy. But man, it's been a dog's age, pal. Don't be a stranger. Das Wolfen. Good to see you. Thank you, Das Wolfen, for being here, buddy. Appreciate
and thank you for admitting you own hundreds of Funko Pops.
Yeah, thanks for the admission. We can deal with it. Guagnar. Good to see you there, bro. Appreciate you always. Who else was in here tonight? Brian Hepburn, thank you. I think Claude Salling was here earlier. Let's see, up in here we have. Let's see. Hang on, everybody.
It's scrolling.
Yep, it's the scrolling time. RRTNZ, my friend. Thank you so much. Well, everyone deserves to be shouted out to come and hang out with us. And I like to show my appreciation. JT Kirk, brother. Thank you. It's the least you can do, you know.
For sure, yeah.
Empress and them, I think I said, already. But you never know with my Duffy memory. Earlier, actually, hey, Bro Group. Thank you, Bro Group. The lovely Sherry popped in earlier. Lovely Sherry,
good.
love you. Old buddy, Simply Steve. There you go, man. Good to see you. Larry was here. All right. You don't like to miss anybody, so Keely Chow, roll Tide, brother. Did his Tide roll this week? I think they did, didn't they? They rolled.
They did. Yep.
He's happy they're rolling. His Cowboys rolled too. So, all right,
Cowboys
well, believe that.
Good.
Yeah, they did. There you go, man. All right, buddies. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. I cannot thank you enough. And again, I hope we'll see you Wednesday night and any other night that we're here. Until then, have a fantastic week, my dear friends.
Clobberin' time.